다가오는 밤조차 싫어하게 될 일은 없었을 테지.
Gamers? Gamers, what is up? What is up in the chat? Gamers? BK, how you doing? I am, hello. In this stream, Red is late. What's late? What do you mean late? Dude, I was perfectly on time, okay? I was perfectly on frickin' time. Greg in the chat, how you doing? Funny talking arrow. Listen, gang, I am the funny talking arrow, okay? That's who the frick I am. Crinkle in the chat, how you doing? Okay, I'm never frickin' late, okay? 70s, don't remind me about the frickin' 77, bro, okay? Chat, remember Dante limbusted all over Vergilius? That was so tough. This shit's so tough. I gotta go, I'm at the beach. Okay, no worries, Greg. Enjoy the beach, enjoy your vacation. I missed the last 2 stream. How was the win rating? We just won all the battles. We won every single battle. Doing mirror dungeons while observing. Thank you, thank you. On the bright side, I fixed my sleep schedule. On the other side, I'm missing most of Red's streams. Mental, no. I mean, maybe a W, though. Probably a W. B-Benkin, how are you doing? Oh, maintenance compensation. Let's go. Free lunacy. We love that free lunacy. Let's go. Are you on Canto 6 or still on the gnomes? We're still on the gnomes. Oh, apparently I did all these. That's crazy. Okay. We're still on the gnomes. Yeah, that's what I said. Is there another one? There's not another one. Okay. I don't know what I just got. Why did you claim your lunacy? Because I like to switch it up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I like to switch it up sometimes. Simple, how are you doing? How many yellow boxes do you have now? 175. 175. He switched up on us. I switched up on y'all, okay? We gotta keep the jokes going, okay? We can't use the same joke every single day. Even though I already kind of do. Sorry, what? We can't use the same freaking joke all the freaking time. That's probably enough to get a new character. Is 040 where... It's 040 where I live. I'm really sleepy, but I will stay for a while. I'm sorry, BK. You doubt how much LARPing the chat does. No, for real. You don't understand how much LARPing the chat does. No, listen. Listen, I have this Simbux Lex. See, this is what I know. This is what I know from playing this game on the internet. This is what we do. Blue cold ammo. Indubitably? Yield my lunacy to claim 000 ID. This could be enough for you to one shard Ishmael ID. How wild? That's a good question. I don't know. Mayhaps. Red, is this the second time you've shown this image in class? I have. This is the second time. Well, actually, technically, this is the first time. What is that image? Listen, man. Listen, gang. This is my masterpiece. Oh, shit, sorry. I started coughing. My masterpiece. I made this last stream. New Red joke. Chat will ask Red to shard a character. Red will say no. When will you look at Kurokimo Heathcliff? There we go. There you go. That's my cue to show the image. I'm showing the image again. That's my cue to show the image. That's my cue. You're truly a maestro. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Red. Can I be a mod? Bet Arthur. You're a mod now. How does it feel being mod? Look at that. Look at that. You should look up Sync Association East Section 3 Don Quixote. Like the ring? Maestro. I am a maestro, dude. Listen, gang. I cook. They call me maestro because I cook. When will you look at East Sync to Don Quixote? Why? Give me one reason. I've been asking for you to look at Molar Ishmael for the past 3 streams now. You never will, I fear. I literally never will. There's no limit to the LARP. Red, can I not be mod? Bet Crinkle, you're not mod. How does it feel not being mod? Red, what about the fuel stop? Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Well, actually, this image is meant to be kind of for everyone. 10 out of 10. A little bit for everyone. This image is supposed to be a little bit for everyone. That's a meme that's specifically for my for my stream. What about the fuel salt? Red, can I eat food? No, Lowell. You're banned from eating food ever again. Red, what is even going on? Hey, Ivy. Welcome to my stream. How are you doing? Red, can you mod a random YouTube chatter? Okay, I'm gonna mod a random YouTube chatter right now. Hold on. I'm gonna mod a random YouTube chatter right now. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. I'm just gonna pick a random YouTube chatter and then you're gonna be a mod. There we go. Lottery. Hello and good night. You didn't see that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You didn't see that. Okay, Callie, how you doing? Good night. Fish. We're gonna throw Fish on there. We're gonna throw Carmen on there. We're gonna throw Mental on there. Mental's on there. Okay, who else is here? Own scoring. Okay, what else is there? Who else is there? Reserve human. Where's Zhao? Zhao's not here anymore. BK Fulco. Let's go. Is that a new Limbus player? I must spoil the story and backseat your every move. It's time to show the image. Here you go. It is time to show the image. How are you playing Limbus? Isn't it maintenance? KGH himself descended from heaven and told me specifically, Red, because I like you so much, you are the only player of Limbus Company that is allowed to play the game during the maintenance window. Yeah. So that's why I'm able to play right now. Yeah. Yeah. My name has been butchered? No, I literally spelt it right. I literally spelt it right, okay? I literally spelt it right. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no. I don't want to be mod. Well, too bad. Who will be my mod? Let's run it. Hit me, baby, one more time. Alright, BK. Drinking the slop. Oh wait, I forgot to add Crinkle. Hold on. Crinkle's on there. Crinkle's on there too. Red, go travel to Korea and meet KGH. Listen, gang, I already did it. Do random for TikTok? Bro, stop listening to Roshu ASMR. I love Roshu ASMR. Sorry, Mental, you're not gonna be mod today. Throw me in, but if I lose mod, if I win, I lose mod. I am here for all like 30 minutes. Phenomenal. Carmen is not here anymore. This is kind of cheating, but we'll put Poots on as well. And also Lowell's on too. I forgot Lowell, sorry. I forgot. Let's run it. What do you mean? I've already met KGH. That's why he told me I could play right now. During the maintenance window. Red, it is time to experience the first April Fool's event. It's like 8 minutes. No. No, why would I do that? Give me one reason, brother. Give me one reason. Give me one reason. Maybe one reason I would do that. Poots gets to keep mod. Okay. If I win, I will lose mod. It's time to LARP. Virginia's. It parodies Uma Pretty Derby. It does? Red, don't experience the first April Fool's event. It's 8 hours. Okay, bet, bro. We're gonna look up the first April Fool's event right now. Lowell, you can't be mod. I'm sorry. I apologize. Wait, Walpurgis Night is soon. Sorry, my throat is just freaking... Because it's peak. No, it's garbage, actually. Just because you like it means I don't like it. That's right, that's what I said. You lied to me. I see how it is. What do you mean I lied, bro? You're the freaking liar, okay? No, it's not fair. It should have been me, not him. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hello, I am a bit late. Yuri. What the frick, Yuri? How could you do this to me? Frick you, local buddy boy, okay? Frick you. Alright, here's the stakes. Does Arthur get mod, even though he's not on the YouTube channel? Or do we kill Siberia IRL? Let's run it. I can't believe Kill Siberia IRL is our new mod. It is true. It is true. Kill Siberia IRL is our new mod. Somebody make a new account called Kill Siberia IRL and I will mod you. I'm not joking, it parodies multiple gacha games. I don't believe you. I literally don't believe you. Good night, man. Good night. Good night, stupid man. That's what my mom calls me. Sorry, what? Hello, I'm a bit late. Stomach was sick. I was dying in bed. No, it's okay, Yuri. You can go take care of yourself. You should make me a Twitch mod. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe I should remove your mod, Yuri. I think I should remove your mod. Don't go getting all sun... all sun now, Red. Please let me praise you. No, frick you, okay? Hi, my name is Kill. My legal name is Siberia. Crinkle. Let's go. Let's go. I protected it when there were still 5 people left. I am just that good. No, for real. First day on the job and already dead. You should make me a mod. IV your mod now. How does it feel being mod? Just look at Limbus Company a mid-spring night stream if you feel up to it. Okay, we're going to look it up right now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to look it up right now. Give me a second here. Kill Siberian. Kill Siberia. No way, it's Siberia himself has joined the chat. It's on YouTube. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second here. Why is he on Twitch though? Frick, that's the wrong platform. Hold on. You should make me mod. Ivy, you are mod. What are you talking about? Not only you, me too. Arthur, you are mod. What are you talking about? I have ads. Did he notice yet? I did notice. Kill Siberia. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look up something. What was I gonna look up? No, I am not a mod. Arthur, what the frick, man? I literally made you mod. Have y'all seen The Conjuring yet? A Midsummer Night Stream. Okay, hold on. Pull up. Let me pull it up. Give me a second here. A mid-spring. Hold up. Let me pull it up here. Okay. A Midsummer Night Stream. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. I think he's rage baiting us. What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? What are you talking about? He's not gonna pull it up. No, I'm going to pull it up, bro. I'm going to pull it up, okay? What is it? Ye of little faith to ask. Look at it. Midsummer. No, for real, literally. Midsummer. Literally mid as hell. That's right. Mid as hell. Okay. Hold on. Mid as hell. I don't buy that for a second. I'm literally gonna pull it up. Give me a second here. Okay, alright. Oh wait, that's the wrong... Shit, that was the wrong thing. I have too many things. I have too many bits. I get confused sometimes. Hold up. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Now this is called Midsummer Night Stream. There we go. Yippee, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome to my stream.
Base results is carrying. No, for real. We are Limbus Company. The wheel chose me. I am the streamer.
Poopy video.
I am the gamer. I am the one that
this video is kind of
wins.
This video is kind of mid though. Why do I allow myself to be rage baited?
This is our Limbus Company.
We are Limbus. I believed.
Y'all doubt me. You should have learned. Y'all should have learned.
That video was peak. I'm not gonna lie. That video was peak as hell. Twitch is low-key peace. There hasn't been a mod action in 3 days. That's why we need... When do I get my paycheck? I just paid you. You don't like my paychecks? There you go. There you go. More salt, please. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. That was such a good video. Holy shit. Thanks for that. Thanks for that double chat. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Thanks for recommending that, bro. Thanks for recommending that. I love that. They should make it so I get the sub emotes. Nah. Less LARP. Time to LARP. Okay, so like, what are we doing? I forgot what we were doing. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? I'm doing something. Whoever created that video must have been pretty cool and in the closet. No, I'm pretty sure that person is not in the closet actually. Stalling? I'm not stalling. There's no stalling in the stream. There's never going to be any stalling. Mersalt, the stranger? No, for real, literally. Okay. Alright. Alright, gang. Welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna read more of these. We're gonna read more of Dante's notes. We're gonna read more notes. I thought the video creator was a femboy? No, I don't think so, actually. You know, I feel like your interpretation kind of sucks, actually. I'm not gonna lie. OMG, my Limbus streamer is reading. I can't believe it. My classmate saw my Limbus Company video. Anyway, why are you making anime game videos? I mean, it is technically anime, I guess. The end is nigh. How you doing? I heard the creator of the video was really hot and awesome and cool and homosexual and awesome. What the fr- What are you talking? Why'd you make me British? But oh what? But I bet that's what you I bet that's what you say. But oh what? Not gonna lie, I never read Dante's notes because I can't read past 5 paragraphs. You know what? That's a skill issue on your part. Like if you can't read, then you should just lay down and seppuku. Sorry, what? ArcCorp, located in District 18's Nest. With what I've heard about ArcCorp from its related sinners, it seems a little different from the other wings I know so far. While most wings provide many a convenience by utilizing their singularities to improve people's quality of life, ArcCorp mainly deals in armed services like mercenaries. ArcCorp's power as a wing comes from the quality of its military services. Out is added that I forgot the translation. Added that as important as a troop size is, much of its strength in battle will come from the field experience and mental fortitude. In that sense, she says, ArcCorp's combatants, soldiers, employees, are like killing machines with undaunted spirits on top of being in great health. Prager said it's common for ordinary soldiers to lose their will to fight, and then flee the battlefield or fall into panic. And those who don't are the exceptions. I wonder if ArcCorp runs war games and simulations or something. Hearing what ArcCorp's identities have to say, the wing has a team called the Fourth Pack and three subdivisions: rabbits, reindeers, and rhinos. The rabbits are all-rounders deployed to a wide range of missions. The reindeer have surgically gained antlers that convert mental strength into physical force. While I haven't met the rhinos yet, I'm told their specialty is wreaking havoc. I've now been made British. I will be in Cato 6. Own scoring, is this true? Can't read in the reading game. Tuesday, innit? Guys, I think it's frickin' Tuesday. Reading stream. We're reading today. Can't read in the reading game. Literally. Imagine reading in the reading game. Why would you ever read? Okay, T-Corp. What's up, Flaming? I won't stay as I need to sleep for tomorrow. I hope you yield your flesh to claim their bones. Haha, get it? Cause like... Just making random references to parts of the story I haven't reached yet. Like, frick you, okay? This is you, okay? This is literally you. Have you considered skipping all dialogue and just looking at La Mancha Land? What? This is you, okay? This is literally you. See you later, GKB. Remember when Ishmael turned Chinese and started saying something in Chinese? Damn, was he cooking with that? Hold on. I think he's cooking with that. Hold on. I remember that part of the game. That part of the game was kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. I love that part of the game. Hold up. Let me pull you up. Let me pull you up. Let me pull you up. Oh, hold on. The limb larpers. I gotta remove that. I gotta turn the limb larpers a little below that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Is that your first entry, Fish? Is that your first entry? Or is that your second entry? No, that's your first entry. Let's go. Fish is on the list now. Fish is on the frickin' list. Let's go. Let's go. Fish is on the list. Let's go. I'm pretty sure Lanto too has his own thing. I don't know why. Anyway, whatever. Oh, okay. Save as markdown. Sure. Bow. Have you considered skipping all dialogue and just looking at La Mancha Land Rodion? No, frick you. Okay. TikTok chat is a desert right now. Yeah, frick you. Okay. Can you shout sync Dawn? No, I'm not going to. I got my problem is not reading and remembering because I read text multiple times each time I get a new canto, but I forgot what I read and what I didn't. No, I feel that. And unlike the other lists, you actually want to be on that list. He got on the list. No, literally, he got on this list. Okay, my head is hurting. I'm gonna leave because the noise is a bit overwhelming. Are you okay, Yuri? You've been kind of down these past couple streams. Are you okay? That's just ADHD, man. That's relatable. No, for real. Too hot? Oh, okay. 17 people on YouTube, but only me on TikTok. Frick you, Mio. Sorry, what? Sounds like you need some rest. Yeah, go take some rest, Mio. Oh, sorry, Yuri. Being on the files is a huge honor. I don't like the implication of this. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading. T-Corp. Located in District 20. Release the files. Release the red flame files. The red flame fires. Hold up. Are you cooking? Where are you in the story? I'm in Dante's notes. So whatever canto that is, that's where I am. Yeah. T-Corp. Located in District 20's nest. Looks like they specialize in temporal technology. I've only experienced T-Corp through resonating with the Golden Bough. I've never actually been to T-Corp nest before, so I'm not sure how true to life that experience was. They seem to value technology and innovations. The whole nest is literally monochromatic. I think having any color is a privilege permitted only to those with power. Black fumes constantly spewing out of the numerous buildings have darkened skies. Story-wise, he is just before the yield my flesh intervallo. It's T-Corp because it's Britain. It's London! Guys, we're going to London, guy. We're going to... Sorry. Now I think about it, because I forgot, do you have a bad list? I do have a bad list, but I think the joke ran its course and I stopped using it. I don't want to go to London. We're going to go to London, guys. Stabby, stab, stab. Sorry. Sorry, what? The wings. Remember when Dante flew his broken wings using a compass through the patches of violet? Yeah, I remember that. That was funny. That was my favorite part of the knife shank stabby. The wings. Companies with the most advanced and influential technology in their districts, practically ruling over them. Supposedly they're corporate entities but the more I hear about the wings, the more they sound like governing bodies. Come to think of it, Limbus Company doesn't seem to fit the conventional idea of a company either. We're on a bus all the time, for one. Poor healthcare. I miss healthcare. Poor healthcare. He has to go to London. Each wing has trademarked technologies called singularities, and uses the funds earned from them and ridiculous taxes to manage the high-class urban area inside its district, known as the Nest. This one is a little difficult to understand, or maybe I'm just brain dead right now. Each wing has trademarked technologies called singularities, uses the funds earned from them and ridiculous taxes to manage high-class urban area. Okay. People who work for the wing are nicknamed Feathers. Okay, so the Nest is like a high-class society in the middle of the city, I suppose. You're saying something... Or are you saying I am Chinese? Somehow I can read this kanji? Are you saying I am Chinese, I am not something else? Fish. Are you saying... Okay, somehow I can read these kanji? I am Chinese, I am not a different something else. The fuck you mean kanji? Somehow I can read that. By my dear Red, you should stop LARPing the Sinner's History mode. Now I am not a mod. Arthur Cantoho. You are a mod, bro. You're a mod. I prefer not understanding the lore of the city. Preet cells on foking fire. What does he mean? The fuck you mean kanji? 100% accuracy. I don't know what of the... How? I don't know how how I'm able to read that. I am Chinese. I am not something else. I don't know. I am Chinese. Oh, I'm not American. Oh, okay. I saw the translation in the chat. Okay. But yeah, I can read kanji. Basically, I can read some kanji. Liar, pants on fire. What do you mean, bro? I literally made you mod. Basically, each company is the governing body of a district. Each of those being about the size of a state or larger. There are 7 billion people in the city, so each wing is where each company is. Is Red Chinese? Literally not. Not kanji, though. Okay, I guess technically it's not kanji. It's Hanzi? The fuck is Hanzi? What is that? The Nest is a region protected by the wing of the district. Anywhere else is the district is a back streets. Really? But the Nest is so tiny, though. Years ago, I was Chinese. Sorry, what? Hanzi is the Chinese writing system? I thought it was kanji. We're gonna kill Siberia yet or no? We literally just did it, bro. What are you talking about, Arthur? In the time that you've been gone, we literally killed... See, chat, you agree with me, right? We literally killed Siberia. Red, when are you going to make a fursona? I literally just did it like a month ago, gang. And if you missed it, that's your problem. Your Chinese roots are taking over. I thought kanji was Japanese. I mean, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Red feline arrow. Listen, gang, those streams were like a month ago. If you're gonna have to look up the VODs. I was not in live in that moment. Yeah, Arthur, feels bad. Unfortunate for you. Frick you with the meows, okay? I'm not a freaking cat. Listen, I have cats. I'm not the freaking cat in this relationship. U-Corp, located in District 21's Nest. They use this singularity called the resonance tuning fork. It can meld together two items of completely different nature into one, as though they've always been a part of each other. Some of the power of the resonance tuning fork melded guns and monstrous crabs called the trash crabs together. They could use those melded firearms as though they were naturally born with them. U-Corp is scattered across the Great Lake, with most of its major institutions located on its surface. Which means that we're in dire need of a ship if we want to go anywhere in U-Corp. So we got the Mephistopheles modified into a ship using the resonance tuning fork. Seems to be that it overlaps with this other region called the Outskirts. Yeah, the majority of the city is a living hell. That's why everyone wants to live in the Nest so much. Makes sense, makes sense. You are I'm not! Red flaming cat. I'm not a freaking cat. Yeah, every Nest is a condensed area for the elite. Paid for by the elite, and it has very heavy filtration, very much endgame capitalism setting. No frill. Which Prager ID do you recommend? I don't have good ones. Prager. Just get like regular Prager. Remember when Red started singing? No, I didn't freaking see that. Red, buy me cat ears. You can have the cat ears because you're the cat boy, but I am not. W Corp. Located in District 23's nest. I haven't visited their place yet, but I learned a thing or two about it from conversations with identities from this wing. W Corp seems to be operating a transit service advertised as warp trains that take passengers from platform to platform in mere seconds. Tickets for warp trains are apparently pretty costly, but I'm told the first class ones are just plain ridiculous. Let's go, let's go. Warp trains, we love those. Shouldn't you just cut costs and drive at that point? Imagine driving, disgusting. The problem with driving in freaking those heavily dense Asian cities is that like it takes like an hour to get anywhere, even if it's like really close by. So this just like it takes an hour to get anywhere. WhatsApp Corp. WhatsApp Corp. If you laugh, you go to District 13. I like District 13. Record number 2. Writing down additional details I've heard. While cars can take you anywhere, warp trains are preferred because they travel by car gets incredibly complicated. Makes sense considering the procedures we went through just to get into K Corp's nest. Speaking more, it seems that the bigger problem is that the roads are made inefficiently. They're so twisted and convoluted that it takes an unreasonable amount of time to travel between back streets areas by car. Even if the linear distance is short, the road to the destination will be a labyrinthian. Purportedly, there are wide open areas called highways connecting the nest, but that comes with a set of conditions and costs as well. That's literally any Asian city. That's literally any Asian. Go to any big Asian city. This is true to any big Asian city. Like if you try to go anywhere by car, like it's just a nightmare. It's better just to bike around or use the train. Right, answer me. Are you a cat boy or a dog boy? I am neither. Why are these the only two options? Rope in the chat. I'm going on vacation to China. Wish me luck. Actually, I don't know much about China, but like I'm pretty sure it's the same. it's just the roads suck. Just freaking ride a bicycle everywhere, or take the train and walk. Cat ears. I am not a freaking cat. Nosferatu. I don't even recognize you, and you're making fun of me with the freaking cat. Mio is controlling me. Red is not a cat boy or dog boy. He's a cat girl. I can't believe you're switching up on me. I can't believe you're freaking switching up on me, Mori. What the? Or sorry, not Mori. Lowell. I can't believe you're freaking switching up on me like this. I learned a shocking fact while talking with sinners done up in W Corp's identities. Though they didn't tell me directly, it seems that the trips on warp trains, which take no more than a few minutes from an outsider's perspective, make their passengers perceive, a terribly long amount of time, dissolving their sanity and deforming them beyond recognition once the ride is finally over. It's a job of the cleanup agents to physically sort out the mess every time. Thank goodness we have a bus. What the fuck? What do you do? What? This is all speculation based on conversational identity, so I'm planning to keep this information to myself. Okay. There's no way this is true. There's no way this is true. Every time you use a warp train, it takes an eternity to get anywhere. There's no way this is true. Wait, really? Make their passengers perceive a terribly long time dissolving their sanity and deform them beyond recognition. Once the ride is finally over, then it's the job of the cleanup agents to physically sort out the mess. No, there's no way this is true. Why would anyone take the warp train then? Yeah, so it's basically spoiled in the W Corp IDs. The mirror dungeon encounters what's going on. It's canon. Why would anyone take the trains? I'm Brazilian. I laugh with just saying. Is that true? Brazilians laugh with K's instead of H's. They don't know. I mean, those secrets gonna spill at some point. Because like everyone takes the train suddenly disappears after they take the train. Like everyone's gonna find out. Because they got memory wiped upon exit the train. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That makes sense, actually. Hold on. Wait, Brazilians laugh with K's instead of H's? That's crazy. Streamer, use of aid. Well, listen, gang, listen. It's time to bring out the Larper. It's time to bring out the Larper image. It's time to bring out the Larper image. This is what you guys say to me every time. Yeah, baseless rumors at best. Okay, that makes sense. So it takes an eternity for them to get anywhere, but then they get their memory gets wiped after they leave. So to them, it seems like it was just a 5-second trip. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense now. If you read Dante's notes or play Library Runa, you will spoil yourself to warp train functions. They get memory wiped, and the amount of time happens in another dimension. Okay, that makes sense. Warp trains are great. Just look at Love Town, for example. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I guess Brazilians like that, really like that one group to wear ghost-looking robes. That's crazy. Brazilians told, was it a spoiler if it's in Dante's notes? No, literally. Gang, I should stop playing this game if it just has spoilers, you know? Should I stop playing this game if it has spoilers for this game? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should. I feel like I should. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense that there is an intervalo that explores it, so you'll learn more soon. Be not wary, I am one them myself. Frick you, Noah. Frick you, Noda. I am very wary. Yes, I have been afraid. I have been so afraid. Larp image. Okay, fixers. Let's go. Fixers, sort of freelancers that take care of or help with various jobs and requests in the city. Shit, what was the meme? Fuck. Anyway, this just reminds me of freaking Cyberpunk 2077. Record high numbers of issues in my city. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Limbus Company actually has spoilers for the book Don Quixote from 1615, so you should avoid it. Actually, you're right though. I actually want to read Don Quixote 1615. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They don't work for free, of course, but the whole society seems to be based around money. But I don't think I can say for sure that there are absolutely no fixers willing to do charity work. I guess the ones I've seen and heard about were all from from all walks of life, too diverse for me to neatly summarize. If I'm talking with mirrored identities counts too. Maybe it's a common career. These guys are just LARPing in Spanish now. Limbus Company has spoilers for the games Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Runa. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't play Limbus Company because Limbus Company has spoilers for Limbus Company, so I shouldn't play it. I shouldn't play Library of Runa because Library of Runa has spoilers for the game Library of Runa, so then I shouldn't play it as well. And then Lobotomy Corporation, I shouldn't play that game either because Lobotomy Corporation has spoilers for the game Lobotomy Corporation. So I think I should just stop playing that. Yeah. Say to Mio to stop saying you're a cat boy. Mio, I am not a cat boy. Stop saying it. Yeah, bingo. Yeah. So I think I should just stop playing the game. I just stopped playing everything, actually. Mr. Micey. You should play life if it will spoil death. Yeah. So I should stop playing the game of life because the game of life will spoil how the game of life ends. Yeah. Limbus was spoilers for the Bible, so you should read that before playing. Yeah, guys, do you guys want to sign up for a Bible stream? We're gonna sit here and I'm gonna read the Bible to you guys. and then Jesus himself, peace be upon him, is gonna come down from heaven and bless our stream and bless everyone in the stream right now. Bet, yeah, let's do it. Inhaling is actually a spoiler for exhaling. Oh god, it's my childhood all over again. I'm win rating Mirror Dungeon. Thank god. Let's go. That's a smart man right there. Clumsy man. Only play Limbus Company when you finish playing Limbus Company so you don't spoil yourself for Limbus Company. No, you're right, Nosferatu. You're literally right. Yeah, guys, I think I should quit playing Limbus Company because if I keep playing Limbus Company, I'm gonna spoil myself for Limbus Company. So before I play Limbus Company, I'm gonna play Limbus Company so then I can be ready to play Limbus Company without spoiling myself for Limbus Company. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right, good. You're right. Looking is a spoil, seeing things. No, for real, literally. Irreligion, trying to spoil the after death scenes. Pretentious. Just play poker instead. We're gonna switch to poker live stream. Apparently you can't be a fixer just because you want to. Some fixer-related identities told me that there are tests you need to pass to earn a license. Looks like fixers are graded with a number, 9 being the lowest and 1 being the highest. There's also a special grade called the color, being a color. Grade called being a color. Virginius appears to be one. He has a moniker, the Red Gaze. He's supposedly pretty skilled and famous. Please play My Hero Ultra Rumble. Bet bro, will do, just for you. Let's just play SCP Containment Breach instead. Yeah, no, you're right though. Let's do that. Offices. Term that encompasses all corporate bodies or any place of business really that are founded by the fixers. There seems to be some sort of rule that requires fixers to be part of an authorized organization of any kind if they want to work, and setting up a one-person office is apparently an option. It appears there's a wide variety of offices. My favorite color fixer, the brown shit. We love the brown shit. He's my favorite color fixer. We love this guy. Thinking back on the time we're in the back streets of District 4, D-Corp's territory, the office of Yuri and Aya belonged to might have been the most common type. Anyways, I guess I can say fixers, offices, and associations are all entities that handle requests for a price. I knew it. The associations aren't the only kind of organizations a fixer might work for. Some also work for offices. They all seem to specialize in different things, just like the fixers themselves. The associations. Yuri's gone, man. I'm sorry. She gone. I'm gonna lobotomize Red to play MHEUR and give me mod. What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about? I already have a lobotomy, okay? You can't lobotomy twice, okay? It doesn't freaking work that way. The associations. Seems to refer to large associations that manage fixers. Each association appears to have a specific field it specializes in to account for how free and open a fixer's line of work can usually be. There's a pretty wide variety. I've seen a few associations through the identities of sinners and their mirror worlds. One major difference from freelance fixers is that they can't choose the jobs they take. I'm sorry, Crinkle. Yuri's gone. I'm sorry. Holy shit, there's a couple of them. Sync Association. It seems to be specialized in a single combat and dueling requests. Though it doesn't happen often, I hear there are still cases of people trying to settle disputes with a fair and honorable duel. Let's steal Red PC tomorrow. Frick you, okay? I'll send in the Discord group image of readings to do before each game from Project Moon if someone wants to see. It's really funny how true it is. When a person gets involved with a duel or has to challenge someone to it, the figures their opponent will clearly tear them a new airway. They send this association a request. Sounds like they stand in for the client or something. If playing Lobotomy Corp counts as a lobotomization, then I've had too many to count. Clumsy cooking right now? All I know about this association, from what I've heard of the 7 identities. Sorry. All I know about this association comes from what I've heard about the 7 identities, so I couldn't learn much. Since the association doesn't get requests too often, it seems to be in charge of holding joint conferences and events with other associations as well. What's your favorite association? I don't know. I guess Sync Association. That's the only one I've read about so far. Deviats Association. I guess you're asking other people. Chat, what's your favorite association? Mine's associating with you. Deviat Association. They seem to specialize in the delivery to delivery and transportation. The city is full of dangers around every corner, so it's extremely difficult to deliver important items or information to the intended recipients on time without losing in the process. Restraining order. Sorry, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean? In the process. Longdong told me that while the city may appear minuscule in the bird's eye view, that the map avails one. An approach that contemplates. This is a great reading stream. My streamer is learning. Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Longdong told me while the city may appear minuscule in bird's eye view, that the map avails one, an approach that contemplates its surface area and not what a single surface of it shows. A world vastly different. The city is tight and brimming with buildings in both heaven and earth. Their labyrinthian construction and singularities paint a picture hidden before a screen. I wasn't sure what he was talking about, so I just nodded along. Dichi Association. They seem to specialize, or is it DC? DAC. Imagine getting booked though. No, for real, literally. They seem to specialize in a collection and research of knowledge. They say the association members. I don't remember this in Dante's notes. Listen, Taff, you never read Dante's notes. This is the first. This is live. This is the first time, live reading for the first time that somebody has actually read these notes. I have nothing but sorrow. I want nothing more. It has been. It still is faithful to me. Why should I begrudge it since during the hours when my soul crushed the depths of my heart? Are you okay, Arthur? Is everything okay, bro? All y'all LARPers, all of you. LARP. DC or DC Association. DC or DC Association. Calm down, lowland. Red, pull up the LARP image. All right. Here comes the LARP image. The LARP image is here. Yes, I am a true LARPer. Oh my goodness, it's Dante's notes. No, yeah, Taff. First time anyone in the world has read Dante's notes. In this chan. DHE, as far as I can tell, is the pronunciation. I thought so. DHE. Yes, I am a true LARPer. There we go. Hold on. DHA Association. They seem to specialize in the collection of research and knowledge. They say the association members whose equipment that draws physical strength from knowledge. It's harder to obtain the harder to obtain and more precise the knowledge is, the greater the strength it grabs as users. Looks like they lose the knowledge once they draw strength from it, however. Looks like they've got fixers who fight with their fists and fixers who fight with their keys. What? With their keys? No, that's literally in the notes, by the way. What? Mustard Association. I have nothing but sorrow, and I want nothing more to the second LARP image that you are about to create. I'm clairvoyant. Keep it in mind, Nomo. We will create a new one at some point. Just keep it in mind. What we'll do is we'll make 2 LARP images and we'll put them side by side. There we go. We'll do that. Just keep it in mind. Louis Association. Hong Lu has an ID that illustrated that. We're gonna make one for Library Runa and LobCorp as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are going to do that. Louis Association. They seem to specialize in combat requests that involve groups of people. Although new fixers in the city go their lives without once ever embroiling themselves in battle. Quoted from Don Q. Don Q. Go their lives without... The Louis Association seems to be unique in that each individual member is equipped to deal with multiple foes at once. According to Don Quixote, Don's mention. Discerning the two may be a task too daunting for novice aficionados, she also added. While the Sync Association covers one-on-one situations, like duels, the Louis Association handles engagements between multiple companions. Come to think of it, Excuse me. Why are there two different associations that one of them deals with one-on-one battles and one of them deals with multiple battles? Wouldn't you want to merge the two of them? Is that crazy? Am I crazy for that? I am the blue Larp. Come to think of it, most of the identities did seem to value cooperation and coordination over individual action. They also looked rather carefree too. Prager's Louis Association identity also told me that it was common for him to take on groups of 5 or 6 at once. He didn't forget to proudly mention that he'd whoop those kids. Heinies. So Dante can talk to the identities, and they keep their personalities, and they keep their histories. It's really interesting. Dante can talk to the identities. That's really weird. They're different people, completely different business. This is reminding me too much of my summer homework. Lol, I feel lonely. Clumsy, are you okay? Is everything alright? Quirky, that's what I am. Basically battling for honor versus total war manslaughter. Record number 3. Another thing to note is the incendiary device built into all their weapons. When I asked why they use fire-starting weaponry, they gave me varying answers like harmony or flow. But those honestly felt like roundabout remarks, and in my opinion, it's probably because fire is effective as a means to strike foes around the target. Flames can spread after all. One thing that's odd about Base Heath can travel through mirror worlds. I don't believe you. Okay. 7 Association. They seem to specialize in collecting intelligence. Louis and Sink are just cool. Okay. They seem to specialize in collecting intelligence. Intelligence, knowledge. I thought they'd be pretty similar to Daichi Association, but one of the identities explained their differences to me. He's reading. I'm reading. I am the one of the few Project Moon LARPers that actually reads. While 7 Association specializes in using whatever means to collect intelligence, they have been contracted to find Daichi Association. So Daichi Association, they've been contracted to find. Sorry, full stop. Daichi Association specializes in making the found knowledge their own by analyzing and deconstructing them. Still, I bet they have a lot of overlap given their similar specifications. He hasn't gotten to Candle 6 yet, so he doesn't understand that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Shi Association. They seem to specialize in assassination requests. Should note that it doesn't exactly mean they're the only fixers who ever take assassination jobs. To start, requesting the associate fixer is going to cost a fortune. This shit frying me. I'm still waiting for interval 6.5. Nosferatu, I have bad news for you. We might get to it today, but you'll never find out unless you stay for this whole entire stream. Sorry, what? Shi Association. They seem to specialize in assassination requests. I think this is the one that that Ryoshi was from. Should note that it doesn't exactly mean that they're the only fixers who ever take assassination jobs. To start, requesting the association fixer is going to cost a fortune. Plus, the demand for assassination is awfully high in the city, so even unknown offices on obscure streets seem to get those requests pretty often. What about interval 6.7? You won't know if I reach it until the end of this stream. And yeah, you're going to have to stay here for the whole entire stream. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Workshops. They specialize in building and modifying gears used by the fixers. Technically, they go under the same umbrella as the offices, unlike the fixer offices and various specifications. The fixer offices with various specifications. Though people refer to these specifically as workshops. Primarily, they craft and sell weapons and armor and other tools that fixers use. Sometimes they're contracted to build custom gear as well. At least that's the impression I got. Considering that they're also run by fixers, workshops don't shy away from taking contracts involving combat if they have to, like Rose Banner Workshop did, for example. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like a whole different game. The whole fixer system sounds like a whole different game, which is probably what it is. Probably either Lobotomy Corp or Library of Runa probably talks about Or you are probably play as a fixer, or you manage fixers or something. That's probably why. Because a few months ago, I got COVID from all the symptoms under... Okay, I'm back. I think I know the problem. I might have long COVID, because a few months ago, I got COVID and all my symptoms are under long COVID symptoms. What is long COVID? Okay, I hope you take care of yourself here. I hope you're okay. Excuse me, dear Sir Red. Shall we stop reading that shit? That is Dante's notes and play the intervallo? Okay, bet bro. We'll do. Hold on. Alright, let's go play the intervallo. Alright, let's play the intervallo. Okay. Enter the intervallo. Actually, if I play the intervallo, then I'm going to spoil myself for the end of the intervallo. So you know what? Actually, I don't think I should play the intervallo. Yeah. Library talks more about fixers? Okay, okay. You know what? I think I shouldn't play the intervallo. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading the notes. Alright, let's do that instead. That sounds better. Thank you, Mr. Red. Yeah, no worries, Arthur. I got you. I got you. Seems that syndicates, they seems to be all kinds of gangs and organizations in the city. The term covers a wide range of things. You can call pretty much any group of people together under the name of syndicate. Should stop it. No, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's an uncurable after effect of COVID that lasts a long time and nobody knows why it happens. Shit, there's no way you got... Oh, frick, Yuri. I hope it'll be okay, Yuri. Holy shit, that really sucks. Okay. Blade lineage. A syndicate of sword-wielding ruffians. Okay, this is... I think I recognize this from Yoshu's banner. It isn't like fatal or really sick or anything, it's just bothersome. You can't get other people sick either. It's just things like minor fatigue and headaches more often. That sucks. At least he is not a LARPer. Indubitably, yes. Unlike you. Does it eventually go away or get better? Yeah, does it? Blade lineage. A syndicate of sword-wielding ruffians and libertines roaming the backstreets. Guessing from conversation with the sinner who wore such identities, they don't seem to act or move in groups much despite belonging to a syndicate. To be more precise, they do have temporary company from time to time, but there's no strict subgroups or pecking order. Let me LARP in peace. It's unfortunate that half of their answers were taking the piss, so I was unable to write proper answers here. That's crazy. I can't believe Dante is using the term taking the piss. The Kurokuma clan. A giant syndicate. Oh, is this the one with the Ishmael everybody wants me to see? A giant syndicate spread deep and wide across the back streets. They seem to be characterized by long single-edged swords with sheaths and dark wavy clothes. They basically earn their keep by taking protection fees from backstreets businesses under the pretext of offering safety. Lopin as a Brit. They basically earn their keep by taking protection from the backstreets businesses under the pretext of offering safety. From what I heard from these identities, they seem to be some sort of conflict with another syndicate called the Blade Lineage. I didn't get to hear the reason. They follow some sort of hierarchy, and henchmen are generally forbidden from disobeying their superiors. There do seem to be special exceptions, if hung low is to be believed. That's the problem. The problem with COVID, it just has random long-term effects that can be bad enough to cripple people or cause immunodeficiencies. My grandmother has those issues, for example. Yeah, especially if you're old, like, it's really bad. It's really bad if you catch it. And there's like you said, there's long-lasting effects. It kind of sucks. Are you sure you have taste? You watch the stream. Are you sure you have taste? You watch the stream. Frick you, Teal. Frick you. This is a great frickin'... Put that on the roast. It should be. Fuck. Fuck. Are you happy you're on the frickin' top 10 Red Arrow roasts, okay? You're on the top 10 frickin' Red Arrow roasts. Frick you. My auntie got her taste back a few months ago after getting COVID like 2 years ago. Oh shit, she couldn't taste anything? Like her tongue was numb? God, that sucked. Now I'm a semi-larper because I am listening to the history and detail about the lore and associations. Now you're less of a larper. Son, I come in peace. Has a larper, for example. Let me... Frick you, Teal. Frick you! The backstreets. Areas of a district included in the nest outside of the wing's domain. The residents are mostly people who can't afford to live in the nest. Each area is stacked with restaurants, local businesses, living quarters, schools, academics, and a variety of other facilities. As the name suggests, though, the roads tend to be twisted and intertwined. There's a constant air of dampness wherever you go. One thing I've noticed... Excuse me. One thing I've noticed is that boundaries... I'm burping. I apologize. One thing I've noticed is that the boundaries between the backstreets and the nest were clearly drawn in every district I visited, though I've only been to like 3 of them. For some reason, I just thought about like burping ASMR. I don't know why. I always only have minor symptoms, but when I get sick for some reason, I basically had a small cold when I tested positive for COVID. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really suffer when I got it. I didn't really get much issues. It felt like just a cold. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just felt like a cold that, like, for one day it was really bad, but other than that it was fine. I think I got it twice. No, I think I had it once or twice. I don't remember. I got it twice, and then it just felt like a pretty... The second time it wasn't bad at all. My partner got COVID once, said it wasn't a great experience. At least it's minor, but long-term illness is rough. Yeah, that sucks, Yuri. But yeah, I didn't really have any lasting effects from it. What's with the rabies I see a lot in YouTube chat? Is that their catchphrase? Yeah, that's their catchphrase. That's Arthur's catchphrase specifically. The city's technology. From turning rudimentary cogs to overlaying an alternate identity via mirror, the city has every level of technology. Ego. Okay, I should probably read about ego. Right, if good stream about Limbus history would be a crime, you would free like a bird? What? It's the red rabies. I'm back for like 10 to 20 minutes. Poots! Thank you. Now that I remember, I once did MD with every modifier at max level. How was it? How did it go? Ego. Shorthand for extermination of geometrical organ. Sick. ITK what that means. Extermination of geometrical organ. Jesus. Okay. Seems to be a byproduct of the enkephalin generated once done by the now collapsed L Corp. Reports say that the wing originally produced weapons and equipment out of the ego for its employees to use, which doesn't really seem to match what I've seen of it. Hi Poots, let's lobotomize Red. Frick you, okay? Don't lobotomize me. Fire rating. Yo, we're going through Dante's diary? Yeah, we're going through Dante's diary. You're still reading now? What the frick do you want, someone? What do you want from me, okay? There's a lot of notes. There's a lot of notes. I'm freaking reading, okay? I thought this is what you guys wanted. You wanted me to read. Very OP and expensive, even though I got to the end, I still lost around 600 at Starlight. The easy way Pack's Lob Corp video or the hard way Lob Corp playthrough? I did. This is great. Thank you, Old Scorewing. I just realized now that you have a W in your name. Very OP and expensive, even though I got to the end. I still lost about 600 at Starlights. No, low-key, I forgot Dante's Notes existed after Canto 4. MD60, I literally told you. This is a great stream to do Mirror Dungeons too. Thank you, Crinkle. Thank you. From what I can tell, the ego our sinners use appear to work by the user making their emotions or self-identity of the abnormality their own. although I haven't experienced it myself. I've heard a few times that it feels similar to being influenced by someone else's thoughts and reflecting it to life. Walking as if in their shoes. Okay, so hold on. I guess this is explained more in Lobotomy Corp probably, but I'm guessing when you use an ego, you have like the abnormality egg, and you're basically taking on the personality of that abnormality egg, I think. And you basically transform into them, kind of, and then... Yeah, I did not... I have not read these. Did you not grab all adversities? MD60 adversity is a normal part of Limbus experience. That's literally what I'm doing right now. Emotions? Then why can Mersault use ego? No, you're right though. This is a plot. This is a plot. This is a plot hole and a half. Mersault cannot experience emotions. You need certain attunement levels to use ego in LobCorp. This is probably explained more in LobCorp. Record 3. However, if you don't stop at just being convinced and get deeply engrossed in that other sense of self, you'll be taken over by what's carrying you. That killed the sinners a good few times and hurt me like hell. Oh, really? Okay. You can kill yourself doing that. Ego takes very different shapes in every game. Mommy Autis, House of Spiders can sacrifice Kira Male. House of Spiders, Ishmael. I heard I should shard Ishmael. Or I should try and get as many House of Spiders identities as possible. To be honest, PM never informed us what base sinner egos are. Oh, okay. In Coughlin, seems to be the growing green fluid originally produced by Lobotomy Corporation is called. What the glowing green fuel originally produced by Lobotomy Corporation is called. Mephistopheles has a device converting humans into Coughlin built into it. And the green liquid filling up the tube seems to be just that. Coughlin can also be stored in containers of our choice for easier transport, boxes and modules being two vital examples. The old L-Corp's logo can still be seen on the bottom of some Coughlin boxes, which probably means the wing used them as well. Reading the warning on the side, ingesting it apparently has hallucinogenic effects. Who would even think to do that? Somewhat, it's like forming a temporary link with it, with an abno for his boosted power. Ego gear is drastically toned down, but much more consistently usable version. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Respect me. I am a semi-LARP. No, you're a full LARP. I love how all the mechanics of the game are canon. No, for real. We love that. Red, you know that sinners cannot have their own egos? What? No, I don't. Identities. And an invention that overlays a person's identity with a different possibility from numerous other worlds. I heard Long Dong was one of its developers, but he always blabbers things I can't wrap my head around whenever I ask, so I don't expect to get any useful down-to-earth info out of him. The identities themselves are found via the engine of the Mephistopheles. Not sure how it works, but it looks like you can't just find and grab the identities you want. Trial and error can sometimes stumble upon previously unseen versions of the sinners too. Okay, there we go. It's literally written in the lore how identities and pulling works. The gotcha system works, literally. Basically, the more strong, the more insane you become. Okay. Bro, who is Long Dong? You don't know Long Dong. How do you not know about Long Dong, Petra? Long Dong is literally his name. The Gooncha system. Although I can't write how exactly those identities are used in full, feels like attempting to make makes me unsure somehow. Synchronizing the extracted identity with the LCP PDA and the bus window allowed me to communicate with or feel it. In a way, calling forth the image of the identity in my mind. I get a sense of understanding as if I'm talking to the sinner, like usual. And once the sinner and I make an unspoken agreement, the identity overrides the sinner, accompanied by the sound of glass shattering. Can't think of a more suitable description. I'm just rereading this in my head, hold on. While overlaid with an identity, the sinner appears different from usual. On top of attires and weapons, their personalities can change pretty wildly, and sometimes make me question if they're really the sinners I know. Fortunately, they seem to go back to their original selves when they're done using an identity, but prolonged use might cause a small side effects, like headaches or residual traces of the identity's personality surfacing from time to time. Why is TikTok chat so quiet? I think nobody's in it right now. Nobody wants to sit here for the lore stream. Identity uptying. The process of synchronizing... In fact, I'll probably just hide them because I don't think anyone's in TikTok chat. You're a long dong. I mean, in a way, yes. Sorry, what? Identity uptying. But that's not what we were talking about, Petra. The process of synchronizing an identity with this world using the thread we've gathered. It's how one brought from a different world is tuned to the sinner in ours. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? I will sleep if you don't do the intervallo or distort IDK. Okay, bro. Let's do the intervallo. Hold on. Okay, let's do the intervallo. So, we're finally here, eh? You know what? I don't want to do this today. Yeah. Sorry, Arthur. I'm going to skip the intervallo. And also, the intervallo has spoilers for the intervallo, so I'm not going to do it yet. I apologize. Anyway, let's keep reading Dante's notes. Hold on. There must be used to uptie the identity and make it more effective. Good bit. Thank you, Teal. Nah, he got hooked on the notes. Yeah, we're reading the notes now. I apologize. We're on the notes. It's how one brought from a different world is tuned to the sinner in ours. I guess it could be likened to binding the two worlds together. From what I can tell, a freshly extracted identity can't immediately transfer all their knowledge and combat prowess to the sinner. That's why a thread must be used to uptie the identity and make it more effective. Whoa, you almost spoiled me for Limbus Company. I've been playing Limbus Company specifically to avoid spoilers for Limbus Company. Be careful next time, Mr. Streamer. I'm sorry, Nomo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I almost spoiled Limbus Company for you, even though you already play it. I'm really sorry about that. Next time, I'll make sure I don't play Limbus Company, so that way you aren't spoiled about Limbus Company. Yeah, I'll do that. I asked if the max uptie status shown on the PDA is really the highest possible tier. I wanted to know if that meant that the sinner virtually becomes the same as the one from another world. I've been told it's theoretically the case. If an identity brought from a certain point in time of the world from where it was extracted, gains more experience, training their combat skills further, for example, a new possibility can occur that allows for additional stages of uptying. Truly, Peak? Is there a mirror world idea where Red isn't a femboy? Yeah, there is! Multiple! It can occur that allows additional stages of uptying. I guess that's to mean identities from certain points in time could grow stronger in terms of experience and technique. I'm just rereading that, hold on. If an identity is brought from a certain point in time of the world from where it was extracted, gains more experience, training their combat skills further, a new possibility can occur that allows additional stages for uptying. So you're saying you're a femboy in this one? No, I'm not, Crinkle. I'm not. I'm not a femboy in any of them. Record number 3. I asked if events differing from our timeline appeared in the worlds from where the identities were extracted as time passes. I've been told that we can't know for sure, that it doesn't matter anyway. Limbus Company is only interested in enhancing the sinner's capabilities in battle, so they don't care about what happens to the identity or its world as we uptie them. Be a LARP and skip history to avoid spoilers? But I want to be spoiled on the history. Sorry, what? Memory wipe procedure. A technology specifically from Dante's notes, okay. Not from you, Arthur. Don't freaking spoil me, Arthur. I'm gonna ban you. Memory wipe procedure. A technology used to wipe specific memories. I recall that we took turns entering the same entering some room. The procedure ended with the sinners when the sinner walked out and all their relevant memories wiped. Odd. I remember everything that K-Corp wanted me to forget, but that room. Can't remember a thing about the memory wipe procedure itself. It leaves me with so many questions. Why didn't the procedure work on me? If it didn't work, why can't I remember anything about the memory wipe procedure itself? This is a mystery that will be revealed in Canto 13 in 3 years. Singularities. We must LARP every mirror world. I want you to temporarily ban Arthur and not permanently ban Arthur, if you know what I'm saying. All right, Arthur, you were permanently banned for 5 seconds. Hold on. Yeah. Permanently banned for 10 seconds. Good night, Arthur. Singularities. Simply put, some kind of incredible technology owned by the Wings. Wow. Yeah, sorry, Arthur. Simply put, some kind of incredible technology owned by the Wings. I was curious how they're different from the other technologies in the city. I guess the fact that singularities are monopolized by the Wings that own them. I guess it's the fact that singularities are monopolized by the Wings that own them. What even are the singularities? Okay. Another thing to note is that they almost seem to be outside the realm of logic or classical physics. Foss says it's unnecessary to bother thinking about the intricacies of my current state. But in my current state, but I don't think you can brush off flesh regrowing from a severed arm or stickers that boost your luck as things that just work that way. Wait, is my head a singularity too? I think it is. It's not spoilers how Sinner's ego works. It's something not well explained, so I will write here if you want to know. Red, don't worry about this stuff. It explains most of it in Runa. Just play the game, Twin. I'm playing the game, Lieutenant! There's some types of ego, like the Suits Labs. Ban Crinkle for 1 or 2 seconds. There's some types of ego, like the Suits LobCorp uses in Canto 4, the power-up Dongrang gains after distorting. I'll not explain that part. I think it's better for you to interpret what happened. Who are you? The ego is just a part of the phenomenon from the light. Okay, I'm just gonna continue reading. Thread. What is thread? A strangely shaped object is inside, kind of like a bulb-like thing. I don't know how I should describe it. It sometimes wriggles and twitches. Gross. Staring into the glimmering thread makes me feel rather woozy. FastGPT wouldn't let me hold in my hands for so long, so I put it back into place to let her explain what it is. Wouldn't let me hold it in my hands for long. In summary, it's all sorts of possibilities woven into spindles of thread or something like that. To be frank, I can't really call this a summary. When I just wrote down what FastGPT said almost word for word, I couldn't understand what she meant exactly. It gives me a small feeling to look up at the star that appears when I wind the clock, sort of like awe. FastGPT mention? The sinner talks with the abnormality, and he needs to agree with the abnormality without being consumed by the concept. That way we can use ego normally or distort. Thread spinning. Similar to uptying, this is the process of making a sinner's ego more powerful using threads, though I do wonder why thread spinning is not uptying again. Like identities, ego used by sinners are possibilities drawn from the cores of certain abnormalities for appropriate individuals. However, I didn't know you could upgrade egos as well. That makes it really annoying. Taking that GPT thing to heart, Foss. No, for real. She literally is GPT. We hate Foss here. Yeah, Foss is worst girl. Like identities, ego used for sinners. Yeah, but Foss GPT is cool. Arthur, permanently ban yourself for 5 minutes. Thank you. Like identities, the ego used by the sinners are possibilities drawn from the cores of certain abnormalities for appropriate individuals. However, using ego to its full potential requires weaving together a deep understanding and well-read interpretation of the abnormality, which is why it's called thread spinning, sort of like an idiom for spinning a yarn. Thread spinning an identity enriches the comprehension of the abnormality's mental imagery, enhancing its power and effectiveness. Ego seems to be the manifestation of some kind of mental force. I guess it makes sense forming thorough knowledge of the abnormality and its ego is important. While Thread's role in uptying is to connect people between worlds, it seems to work like a wire to travel the core. It seems to work like a wire to unravel the core of the abnormality in thread spinning. Oh shit, they were good. That's where they explain ego. I didn't need to write that. It's okay, BK. I appreciate you. Foss says that we might be able to thread spin ego beyond what we're currently capable of in the future. Similar to upgrading untying identities, gathering golden bowels should allow us to decipher and interpret them in further detail. There are very few ego that are worth getting to uptie for, don't worry. Chat will let you know when you finally get to a point when win rate fails you. Yeah, okay. Alright, I won't worry about it too much. Yeah, I am not a mod. Arthur, you are a mod, bro. I made you a mod like an hour ago. Oh my god, we're still reading. Lowell, what do you want from me, Lowell? I'm reading the game, okay? This is what you guys wanted me to do. I'm not LARPing this game. I'm interested. This is what you want. This is what you want. I'm interested in the world. This is what you want. Okay. Upgrading identities. When a sinner tears this identity training ticket, certain experiences seem to flow into them or the identity they're wearing. I left like 40 minutes. What the frick do you want, bro? Do you want me to LARP this game too? Frick you, Lowell. Look at all these fake fans being unable to handle Dante's notes. No, literally. Literally. Y'all are freaking LARPers. You don't even like this game. Read faster? How about you? Grow some some patience, okay? Have some freaking patience. Let me read the game. Okay? You watch me to read the game. Read slower, bet. Bro gave mod to the wrong account. I literally gave it to your account, Arthur. When a sinner tears this identity training ticket, certain experiences seem to flow into them, or the identity they're wearing. These experiences can make them even stronger than how they were in their original worlds at the time of extraction. Well, that's what the relevant theories say, according to FOSS-GPT. I get that they become better fighters and with the added experience, but how does it make them physically stronger too? I got vague but somewhat sensible answers from FOSS-GPT and Long Dong. When an identity is upgraded using tickets, the identity's frame itself is enhanced. To summarize their explanations, upgrades exclusively improve their physical traits. The improvements are made in ways that would have worked in the original worlds and the identities come from. Arthur is a LARPing legend. You can ban me right now. Literally, Arthur. Peek in the chat. How are you doing? Additionally, when an identity with its prosthesis is upgraded, the materials and components of them seem to get sturdier and whatnot. Either way, upgrades are focused wholly on physical improvements. Stego, how you doing? Do I add a backrooms mod? Oh shit. Oh shit. To what? What are you adding it to? I asked if it isn't possible to upgrade identity. I asked if it isn't possible to upgrade identities beyond their current maximum level, 30 as of writing, and as shown on the PDA. These values seem to be related to the golden bowels we're collecting. In addition, I was told I'd be unable to withstand further upgrades for now. Does that mean it will be possible to upgrade them more at a later point? Come to think of it, if these level ups are only for making their physical body stronger, then why are these things called training tickets? I thought that was covered by upties. That is a good question. Why is leveling up and uptying different lore-wise? Roshu is the best character in Limbus Company. May Arthur, the mod, strike me down on the spot if I am wrong. Bro is blind. No, literally, Arthur is blind. If I was, I should ban you for 10 seconds. The first person I've seen touch the records. This is what you want! You want me to engage with the game! Do you want me to engage with the game? I am engaging with the game, okay? Should I add a backrooms mod to Minecraft? It's up to you. I mean, do you like backrooms? I might be a bigger LARPer than you. I never read this. Roshu is the best sitter. This is what you guys want me to do. You guys want me to be engaged with the game. I did go through all these. Otherwise, I'm just being a LARPer. So I'm going to engage the game with the game. Yes, we all want this. We want this! Yes, you want this! I'm just gaslighting everyone into thinking they want this. Sorry. The outskirts. Looking at the map, there's a zone outside the general area where the nests are. That zone is called the outskirts. There are monsters in the outskirts. Malefish and autism call them monsters and not abnormalities. Considering that they've encountered abnormalities before, I'm going to guess that there are monstrous things out there that aren't abnormalities. Tomboy ASMR should have won. I'm not gonna listen to Tomboy ASMR, okay? We love you, Red Flame. We all scream in unison. Thank you, Nomo. Thank you. I use records for understanding things I haven't seen until Limbus Company. Thank you. Good night, Red. Good night. Good night, BK. See you later. I'm starting to get a headache because I'm tired. I'll watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Thank you, BK. I'll catch you later. Okay, I have to go. See you, Peak. Good night. We despise Red Flame, I say alone. Frick you, Stego! Why are you even here? You can leave. The leave button is down there, okay? On the bottom of your screen. Which for Red is everything. Well, it's not like we'll ever have to visit the outskirts. I doubt even Lobotomy Corp would build a branch outside the city. This is probably foreshadowing when we have to leave the outskirts. I just remembered that Malefish said that the Great Lake overlaps with the outskirts. Hating to hate for the themes. Frick you, okay? Frick you. The Great Lake. A massive lake on the south end of the city. Some call it the sea or the ocean. The Great Lake isn't one big pool of water. It's divided by straight lines into several smaller sections, all of which have unique colors. I've only seen a bit of it, but it reminds me of a patchwork fabric. Dante's notes let us know more things about Dante's personality, his own view on things. I love it for the additional characterization alone, and also it's just filling in the backgrounds. I'm gonna be honest, I only read like 10 entries and forgot the rest. It's okay, cool. You've reached the latest stuff. You should have juicy notes on stuff that wasn't elaborated upon. Red, with my life, I am not a mod. Give the wrong account. Try again, Red Ragebaiter. Dude, you literally have mod. Until you reach the amnestic experience, I'll continue to hate passively like a support passive. Frick you, Stego. Here and I'm gone again. Bye. See you later, SM. What do you mean, Arthur? You're literally a mod, bro. You're literally a mod. Ragebaiter. I'm not a Ragebaiter. I'm not. According to Malefish, looks like the Great Lakes chock full of treacherous natural disasters and monsters. Even if she's right, that it might be too early for us to go to the Great Lake, it's not like we've got much to say. We've got much to say in the matter. Limbus Company ordered us to go in that direction, so we gotta. I guess that decision's got us into this mess. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do. In a way, I guess we should consider ourselves lucky. Nothing disastrous has happened yet. Maybe we're still in the coastal area Malefish mentioned. What is a Ragebaiter? I don't know what a Ragebaiter is. Get a load of this guy. Super Red Ragebaiter. Holy Larp. I wish I got one load on me. What are you talking about? I'm sure we're uncategorized. I'm not sure where to start. I guess it's only natural given that I can't tell how much I forgot to begin with. Maybe I'll start making notes whenever I run into things I don't remember. Monsters. I thought all monsters were either abnormalities or distortions, but it seems the opposite is true. All abnormalities are monsters, but not all monsters are abnormalities, I think. They say that the trash crabs are prime examples of monsters that aren't abnormalities. Though they're not so prevalent, I think they're sometimes mentioned in creepy tales or legends of the city. Apparently the outskirts and the Great Lake are both brimming with these monsters. Still, this means that there are monsters within and without the city. I'm not sure how I'll categorize them yet. My understanding is that the white whale was actually, or the pallid whale was actually a monster, not an abnormality. I imagine myself next to a red flaming arrow and it gives me warmth. Thank you, Lumini. This is what we do, okay? This is what I do. This is how I help people. I spread my warmth. Looks like dementia's kicking in early, old man. This is what we call parasocial. Abnormalities aren't really considered monsters by the head, otherwise they would just be expelled. I'm 100 John Ragebait. I'm literally not. I'm literally not a Ragebait. Bina's in the chat. Alright guys, we gotta end the stream. Sorry everyone. Alright, Bina's here. We gotta end the stream. I'm sorry. If I don't get 100 ego shards, everyone, and I mean everyone, distorts. Frick you, Stego. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna end the stream before we can do that. I'm sorry, everyone. All fault lies with you, Bina. I'm sorry. Bina's in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I have to end stream. I'm sorry. The Great Lake is fucking scary, but so freaking cool. They call you Red Flame because red is the weakest form of flame. No, it's the strongest form of flame, Stego. Bina! Okay, I guess we could go on for 5 more minutes, exactly. Now that Bina's here. But because Bina's here, we have to end the stream. I'm sorry, guys. But I could go on for 5 more minutes. Give your children child support before you can even imagine doing that. Sego, pay for your children, okay? Pay for your freaking children, okay, Sego? Pay for your children. Worry not, I'll be leaving soon. Okay, we could go for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, but because Bina's here, we gotta end. I'm not stay gold. Sego, pay for your freaking children. Super duper Aleph level rage baiter. What do you mean, Arthur? You can literally see the mod icon right next to your name, by the way. I decline. Pay for your children, Stego. Okay, I lost where I was. They say trash crabs are a prime example of monsters that aren't abnormalities. Though they're not so prevalent, I think they're sometimes mentioned in creepy tales or legends of the city. Apparently the outskirts and the Great Lake are both brimming with these monsters. Still, this means that there are somehow I make people mod, and then they just don't understand that they're mod. Like, this happens all the frickin' time, dude. I don't get how I can make people mod, and then they just don't understand that they're mod. Like, it's crazy. I can feel red flaming arrows warmth on a deserted island with internet for some reason. You're welcome, Lumini. This is what I do. Lumilily. Please pay for child support, Stego. Please pay your child support. Did Arthur move back to TikTok? He did. Still, this means there are monsters within and without the city. I'm not sure how to categorize them yet. The library. I've heard it mentioned in passing, but I don't suppose they were talking about just any old library. Fixers from Molar Boatworks mentioned it. They said that they went in there, something awful happened, and they returned from a book. I don't know enough about the city to connect these dots or make meaningful guesses from them, so I'll just write down what I heard and put a pin in it for now. You know what, guys? I think the library is probably going to be elaborated in the game, the hit game from Project Moon, Lobotomy Corporation, not Library of Runa. I know, Library of Runa is actually a misnomer. They're going to talk about the library in the game called Lobotomy Corp, actually. Yeah. LARPing territory. No, for real. Well, Purgus Night. It seems to be a special period that we can extract identities and ego that we normally can't. Though the timeline and the worlds we can access are expanded during this period, it's not like we'll be extracting random identities and ego from all over the place. FastGPT explained that whoever we end up extracting during this period will be relevant to all of us. Relevant to Limbus Company's current state in some way. Well, Purgus Night seems to arrive once in a while. As usual, FastGPT doesn't tell me everything, but at least I could tell what the next level of Purgus Night will be different from this one. Library is told more in Project Moon's secret 4th game, 5 Nights in the Library. Yeah. Library is told about Library of Runa is just the book club for the web novels. Yeah. Library of Runa, whatever the warmth says is true. Thank God. Thank God. Carmen, please make red distort and turn into an abnormality. I am not going to do that. Please, sir, I swear to God, you are not... Please, sir, can you please swear to God you are not an Aleph level rage baiter? I am not a rage baiter. I'm literally not a rage baiter. Library of Runa is just the book club for the web novels. No, the Library of Runa is about the old L Corp. You're actually right. No. Yeah. Those timelines and the worlds we can access are expanded during this period. It's not like we'll be extracting random identities and you go from all over the place. FlashPC explains that whoever we want to, we end up extracting during this period will be relevant to us, relevant to Limbus Company current state. Okay, abnormalities. I still think I can exactly define what an abnormality is. As so far, the ones I've encountered, for now anyway, usually had an appearance unlike any human or animal and possess extraordinary powers. They're beings you'd only expect to see in abnormal fantasies. That's why they're called abnormalities. Haha, oh, let's go. Both in terms of what they look like and what they can do. When I tried asking FlashGPT, she'd keep saying abnormalities are entities of their own category. You shouldn't attempt to define them based on preconceived standards, and refuse to give me a more detailed answer. You know, she's just the worst character, Faust. Like, she just doesn't explain anything. Just does not explain anything. Record number 3. The old L Corp used to classify abnormalities into 5 levels. Yuri told us that L Corp graded them based on the energy production and efficiency. Limbus Company seems to use the same level to categorize them. Abnos are difficult to explain. Library of Runa is a 3D open world live service powered high game that is about taking care of injured warriors and the saving the city from evil L Corp. Thank God. We love that. We love that. She doesn't want to spoil. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Maybe Foss has skyrocketed herself up to best girl status because she doesn't want to spoil us for the game. Hashtag kill Foss party. Actually, you're kind of right. I still want to kill her though. She's contractually obligated to gatekeep and girl boss all the spoilers while failing at being a girl boss. No, literally. Literally. Okay, I think that's literally all the notes. We finished all the notes. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, now let's do the more story. No, I'm joking. What are these? What are these? Is this just another way to see? Oh. You beat Kanto 10 million? Yeah, I did. What are these? These are replays of the dialogue. Oh, okay. Library of Runa is a game about clicking on a big cookie and to get big cookies. Long Dong mentioned? No, for real? And then we got all the identities. Why does Rodion look so weird in her identity mugshot? Gregor looks like a homeless man. Gregor looks like a homeless man in his mugshot. She was probably hitting it big at the casino. Yeah, maybe. Now promoted to Zane level Rage Raider because too much salt can ruin the food. Frick you, okay? Look at fucking Heath. Wait, where is he? Where is Heath? He's all beat up. I mean, he doesn't look that weird. Oh, there's Revenge is on the Harris, Vogel, OT, Solo, Walperschnott. Interesting. And this is I think that's, I mean, that's probably Chinese. That looks like Chinese actually. Healthcare is so unhealthy. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay. So if you... These are replays, so if you want to rewatch anything, okay, of the dialogue, you come here. Okay, I'm used to clicking on the actual, like the actual drive mode, but I guess you don't need to do that. Red, your favorite viewer is in the chat. Ash, let's go. She was probably hitting it big at the casino. Okay, there's one more thing we gotta do. We can uptie. I have enough to uptie. Should I do this? Red mixed up Chinese and Japanese. I'm sorry, I can't tell the difference. I apologize. We should uptie this, right? Long Dong is in Korean, yeah. Japanese people? Yes, uptie. Okay, okay. Let's run it. Hit me, baby, one more time. No way. The evade is going to become blue. You should uptie for base mer salt instead. No, you're cooking. I don't know what uptie does, but you should do it. I did it. I did it. All right, we're on max uptie for Roshu. Let's go. Let's go. Max uptie. Yes, uptie queenie. Speaking of uptie, should I use... Okay, hold on. Should I max uptie hung low here? Uptie her if you want to keep win rating. The evade, it was blue. W flame. Let's do it. I am gonna be a caveman. If not, stop rage baiting. What are you talking about rage baiting, bro? Uptie 4, it increases the number of words on every skill that's base because I can't read. Now you can continue to not use. Uptie 3 is fine, IMO. The reason I'm saying that is because I have these ID upties. So should I use these on one of these? Uptie increases base power, or should I save these right now? Uptie Outis if you haven't. Uptie 3 on hungers is enough. No, don't use these. Okay, don't use these. Don't use these. Oh, I low-key forgot you had that. Me raging you, rage baiting me, say stop it. I'm not rage baiting you, Arthur. I'm literally not. Uptie. Don't use them on already uptied IDs. Use on any HOS allies that you get in the future, I'm guessing. Okay, we can do that. Okay, I think the next one is we're probably gonna uptie Outis here. The problem is I don't have enough thread, but you know, I'll save up thread. Saves a lot of grinding later, if you want it, I guess. Yeah. If on any future IDs I get, I'll use them. To get the most out of them, only use them for newly obtained identities. That's why I'm wondering, should I use it on hung low? Because I have 3 anyway. By the way, we are getting dumb IDs soon. You can just grind it if you feel like it. That's why I'm asking, should I use it on hung low? Because like, this guy is uptie 0. This guy is not uptie or uptie 1 right now. I'm just wondering if I should use it on this guy. I'm gonna be Araki in part 7 of JoJo. Don't? Okay. Like, the next banner is an HOS ID for Heath and Rodion, so save for them when you pull there. Oh, okay. Okay, we can do that. I don't think he's that big of a priority. Okay, just save for the... Okay, so the next one is going to be HOS IDs, right? Okay, sick. I think that's probably next week. If I had to guess. Expiry 25. Yeah, that's next week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He doesn't have thread. I don't have thread, that's why I'm asking. That hungers is good, but not worth of the module. Next banner is 2 HOS units, so I should run that instead. Okay, we're gonna save for that. And then we can throw Heath, Best Boy, and Rodion on the team as well. If you don't get any better Honglus before Kanto 8, uptie him. Besh. Uptie Long Dong. I don't have a good Long Dong, I'm sorry. I don't have a good Long Dong, I can't uptie him. I have to go to uni next week. I'm gonna miss the banner. Fuck, Crinkle, no. By the way, Red, can you Google yourself and get results? Actually, I'm curious. Give me a second here. If I Google myself, I'm probably gonna see some shit. I found an account that shouldn't be online right now. I found an account that I should probably delete. Uh-oh. 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 Why did I do this? Oh no. Oh no. I gotta delete that. I don't even know this account. Uh-oh. I've Googled you and Google AI mentioned Long Dong. No way! Google AI mentioned Long Dong. No way! What's happening? Okay. Red flaming arrow. Let's do Google AI red flaming arrow. Let's see. Okay, okay. What does he say? What does he say? Hold on. What does Google AI tell us? Red flaming arrow. Also active under the handle Red Flaming Arrow _ is an online content creator and video game streamer who broadcasts live gameplay and posts comedic game highlights. Okay, Twitch. Live streams take place on the official Red Flaming Arrow Twitch account. A typically broadcast schedule runs through Monday to Thursday, 6:30 p.m. CST. It even knows. It even knows. No way. Okay. Instagram short comedic clips and highlights are posted through Instagram and Twitter. Content gameplay creator focuses on a variety of games, frequently blending gameplay and light-hearted, humorous feature. Game clips include Clairscure, Resident Evil Requiem, Code Vein 2, Geometry Dash, various horror and RPG titles. It does not. It didn't mention no ultrakill, no Limbus Company. Okay, okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm going to LYU. You up made by Sinclair Translations. You AI, yeah, we hate AI. Ask about Long Dong. It said you were a Limbus streamer when I googled you. Okay, I gotta ask about Long Dong. Give me a second here. What about Long Dong? As it relates to Red Flaming Arrow. There's no official connection specific gaming clip documented inside joke linking Red Flaming Arrow to the phrase Long Dong. Because Red Flaming Arrow is a smaller live crit, it is highly likely the phrase is one of the following: a specific username, an in-game opponent, a stream-specific inside joke. If you remember the specific live broadcast, you can give me the context. No! This AI sucks, kill it, no for real. Also check DMs, I might have done a thing. Is that Google? Is that really Google AI? Hold on. Let me see those. Red Flaming Arrow is the alias of Jacob Slebodenick. That's my real name, by the way. A content creator streamer for his regular gaming broadcasts content on platforms like Twitch and Twitter X. For those interested, Flaming Arrows in historical context of video or video games, 2 common inquiries. Docs for real by Google AI. Indicates that a search indicates. Hold on. Indicates that Red Flaming Arrow refers to the personal X, formerly Twitter, profile of Jacob Slebodenick. If you're looking for specific or looking into something else related to this profile of his, would you like to? Okay. No, it's nothing important. I'm gonna start calling you Red Flaming Jacob. Frick you, okay? Frick you. Limbus Company. Doxed. I'm gonna start calling you frick you. Happy birthday, Jacob. Doxed. I also got Jacob Sledominic. Okay, guys. I need you guys, everyone that's in the chat right now, I need you guys to never explain the Jacob. Just start calling me Jacob and never explain that you're calling me Jacob, okay? Excuse me, sir, can you please watch a video of a guy named I Want Lunacy 67? Dog, we literally just watched that earlier in the stream, Arthur. You weren't there? Capitalist versus Communist Wars, part 444. Red, you should change your Discord name to Red Flaming Jacob. Yeah, from now on, you guys gotta call me Jacob. And if you don't, you're just stupid. Yeah. And never explain it. Never. People are gonna ask questions. People are gonna say something. You're just never going to explain it. Just never explain it. Just ignore all messages. Ignore all messages. When are you gonna play the interval, Big Jake? Red Flaming Jacob, my favorite 6'7" radical streamer Jacob. Yeah. Yeah, we love Jacob. Jacob is great. We love that guy. Please, Jacob, I think. Red Jacob arrow. Ash banned me for no reason. I mean, I trust Ash. Ash probably had a reason to ban you. Will we play the story today, Jacob? I was going to. Yeah, we were going to. We were going to. Dante, do the story, Dante. Jacob, manager, do the story. Jacob's red flaming arrow is keeping us warm. No, for real. Jacob, use evade. She's corrupt. I'm a regular guy. No, literally. I gotta do something about that. That's... I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that was there. Okay, I gotta do something about that. I will do something about that. I didn't know that was there. I don't even remember this. Anyway, okay, I gotta fix that. Anyway. Someone paid her. Dante, watch 8-minute long game pro fools event. I literally did that earlier this stream, guy. Bro, 30 people on the... Why are you telling me that? Also, it has to be really hard to avoid spoilers. Doto best girl, by the way. Kim, Snow, I didn't know you were so based. How are you so based? Someone say that again. Don't say that again. Doto best girl for real, literally. Literally, we love Doto in this chat. We love Doto. We love Meisho Doto. Jacob, you have 77 viewers. I don't! I don't! Jacob, you got 1,000 subscribers watching, not including non... Don't freaking remind me of this shit! Don't freaking remind me of this shit! There's one more thing I wanted to do, but I forgot what it was. Sooner you choose. According to FOSS-GPT, the creates contents is determined once the manager makes a decision. Okay, okay. So if I really want to shard someone, I can do that. Rise and shine, my sweet Doto. We love Doto in this chat. Doto is best girl. Indubitably, yes. There's one more thing I wanted to do, but what are these things, by the way? I got one of these, but I don't know what those are. What is this thing? Spend all your boxes on Sync Dawn profile cosmetics? This? Where is it? I also got okay. Top right customize? So is that what I got? Avoid naming Red Jacob. He is just a cowboy. I am not Jacob. I'm not a cat boy. Right, I got my x-rays back? How'd they go, Ash? Okay, okay. Okay, apparently I got the raid or something. Okay, well I can upgrade my profile a little bit, which is nice. I haven't updated my company, actually. I should probably update my company. Okay, we got Ring Foss. What else did I get? I landed a Hung Low ID. And I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I landed a Hung Low ID. Yeah, there we go. Did I click confirm? I think I did. Use support to get Ishmael to cut her in half? No, for real. Add me on your friends list. I'm sorry, gang. I'm just so popular, man. I'm just so popular. It's just so hard being me, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so popular, man. Listen, I would love to add you, bro, but like I'm just so popular, man. It's just so hard being me. Complete Nothing Burger. Did I just see Don Quixote? Don Quixote on screen? No panicking? Who's giving you those underleveled IDs as support? Me. Don Quixote. No panicking. No panicking. Don Quixote's on screen. Shit, there was one more thing I wanted to do, but I forgot what I wanted to do. I remember... Shit. Were you told that company is sinners you share to others? What? What are you saying? Were you told that company is sinners you share to others? Oh, okay, yeah, I was told that. You should look up Sikh Association Section 3 Don Quixote. If you click on the corner, you will see the sponsor of this stream. Rage Chat! Just finish that live. Finish what? I think I like Don Quixote. I think we all like Don Quixote. Let's be real. We all love Don. We all love Don in this chat. All right, let's go. I lied in the stream title, by the way. We're actually gonna play the game now. Bina is in chat. Fuck. All right, guys, we gotta end the stream. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. We gotta end the stream. I apologize. Finish the intervallo. Warning, warning. Land ahoy. Karen, who had been quietly holding the helm for a while, suddenly spoke up. As if on cue, everyone in the cabin simultaneously jumped in their seats. The crew's joy at the end of this long journey was palpable. Finally, is it over? My eyes well with tears of relief. If they ever let us go on vacation, remind me to preclude any seafaring options. I think I've had enough of the Great Lake for one lifetime. Some sinners begin to visibly relax with the realization that the long lake voyage had finally come to an end. Others rushed to the windows as if they were expecting anything to have changed while we were away for the shores. Hi, Chris! You guys are being so overdramatic. Back in my sailor days, getting to sail in the Great Lake meant that you'd have to spend at least 3 years in a treacherous area. At the treacherous sea, out of my landsman's sight. Right, I think I've heard the exact same sentence a few dozen times by now, so... Agreed. You have made your point, male fish. I found it difficult to tolerate. I found it difficult to tolerate when you began sharing that story for the 4th time. Shh. You guys are the ones who complained that no one brought any fun stories to tell. Autism, healthcare. Why does everyone have different names now? What do you mean, Ash? These are literally their names. These are literally their names. What are you talking about, Ash? This is literally their names. Did you know that Fishmail was a sailor? Is this true? Reads Long and immediately gets reminded of Long Dong. Red, start explaining. What am I explaining, gang? There's nothing to explain. These are literally their names. Listen, it's all my fault you can't frickin' read, okay, Ash? You can't frickin' read. Just as we began exchanging a few meaningless jabs at each other. Boom! The Mephistopheles suddenly jerked violently, as though something had exploded. Red flaming rage bait. I don't rage bait! I've never done it! Of course, we were all promptly thrown into the busboat like... thrown about the busboat like ragdolls. Okay, Mr. Long Dong Long Lake. I don't need to explain anything. I don't need to explain anything. It all makes perfect sense, okay? Nothing is confusing here. There is not a single thing that is confusing here. Nothing to be confused about. Is everyone okay? Ow. Can this bloody bus come with a smooth stop for once? Come to a smooth stop for once? Rage baiter. I'm not a rage baiter. Why is one of your E's have an accent? Arthur. That's the actual official rage bait. That one of your E's has an accent. This is the official localization. This is the official translation. Don't think I didn't catch that. Wait, boss. Healthcare was right. I took a quick look around and realized that the cabins had been transformed back to the shape of the bus we'd grown so used to. Karen, hit the transform button. Click, clack. Karen, can you give us a warning for once? At least turn the signal or something, please. Yeah, Karen, please. I love the fact that you noticed, Red. I didn't catch nothing. What if I'm rage baiting? Busboat don't have turn signals. Too bad, bug guy. I thought there was going to be some complicated procedure to transform it back to a bus. I guess it just happens to with a click of a button, huh? I thought we'd have to stop by a workshop or a boatworks office again. One of the many functions of the Mephistopheles is that it can remember every form or property it once possessed. Therefore, it follows that once it takes a certain form, it can revert to it or any of its previous forms at any time. I see. Anyways, we're finally back on land. Aren't you glad, healthcare? You've been so looking forward to this. Huh? Oh. Healthcare's face lit up for a brief second before a vortex of complicated feelings overcame him. Then, oi, vroom vroom lass. Are we at T-Corp? Red, if you're a rage bait, what are you without it? I'm nothing! Nothing! Give me mod. That I will stop ever calling you Jacob deal with the deal's young red. Okay, Arthur. I gave you mod, bro. You don't know your mod. It's crazy, Arthur. I don't know what the frick is wrong with you, okay? You've had mod for 2 platforms now. And you still don't know. Healthcare was talking to Karen, but she did not reply. Maybe it was because he didn't call her by her name, or maybe it was because she didn't really know where we were either. She always drives wherever her rims take her, after all. This monochromatic grey hue is reminiscent of that place, indeed. Yet, there is a disparity. You're my favorite Jacob. Thank God. Yeah. I suppose it was a different monochromatic hue than whatever this is. T-Corp, District 20. I've never been there myself, but I've tangentially experienced it via Long Dog's fathoms of ego. Yeah, that place was supposed to take our colors away, wasn't it? Have some patience, healthcare. We are still in the back streets. We are getting quite close to the place you know so well, aren't we? Virginius, you have no reason to provoke him like that. Is there a reason we're going through the back streets instead of heading straight to the nest? Huh, you're right. Why are we... How did he progress at least 2 notes at the start? No, we literally did like 16 notes today, Chug, and you missed it all. You missed all the 16 notes. How do you feel, Chug? Huh, you're right. Why are we going through the back streets anyway? I am curious as well. The backstreet roads are rife with danger and winding, roundabout paths. This carries an unnecessary risk, does it not? I would also like to highlight that the immigration process is significantly more lenient than when one is migrating from a nest to a nest, rather than migrating through the backstreets to a nest territory. I now understand that backstreets are more like again, well, I guess it's kind of implied in the name. The backstreets are like the less unkempt areas. But I now understand that the nest is like the more hoity-toity areas of the rich people thing. Red, what did you set Dawn's name to? Keep watching to see it, Twin. Mailfish's question to Virginius had opened up a whole new floodgate of questions from the other sinners. Looks like you have all grown rather chatty since we first met. You must know that it won't change how I choose to answer your questions. Ask me all you want, but I will not spare the time to give you a comprehensible explanation for your convenience. What's wrong with asking for some explanations if we're being led through a questionable path? It is your job as a guide to tell us where to go, isn't it? Don't tell me that you've been authorized to enter T-Corp's nest yet. Don't tell me we haven't been authorized to enter T-Corp's nest yet. And here I thought Limbus Company was a proper business. Sure, it's relatively new, but I thought we had a rather substantial backing. Backstreets are the slums, yeah. We can receive proper authorization to enter most nests should we request it. Then why... It's the company's will. Virginia silenced the entire hubbub on the bus with a short but low growl. My job as your guide is to plan a path forward to toward the destination as requested by the company. Now that I remember, I know Virginia's told me not to, but I beat the Why did I read that? Selecting this path was also part of accommodating that request. So, please, know your place and keep your mouth shut. Damn, holy shit. Perhaps the commotion was getting to him. I could tell Virginius was rubbing his ear out of frustration.
그런 거면
Well, if that's the case. While doubt was still apparent on Millfish's face, she nodded affirmatively. She was acknowledging that there was little we could do about the orders from the company itself. Alarms?
저 경보
That alarm again.
우리
Is someone listening in on us or something? That was one conveniently timed alarm, don't you think?
일은 없을 것 같네요.
That is unlikely.
네.
Dante. Like always, FostGPT looked into the bus's terminal before giving me a look that I've come to recognize. Yep, another volatility to take care of, huh?
그렇습니다.
Yes, it is.
뭐야? 얼마 전에도
Another
저번에
one?
변화가
Didn't we just
생겼다면서
wrap up a
왔다
backdoor
갔다 했잖아.
volatility? Oh, I think I know what this is. First were the mirror dungeons and the excavation dungeons. So it's gotta be
그레그레시의 추리력이
FostGPT
나날이 늘어나는
prefers
것은
her
파우스트는
priggers
긍정적으로 여기는
growing aptitude for deductions to be a positive development. It's their faction railway, isn't it? The bus soon fills with the sinner's exasperated sighs. Sod it. It's that bloody subway tracks again.
아, 거긴 갈
Railways always wear me out every time we enter. Well, since the last one was called Line 2, is this going to be Line
그럴
3?
확률이 높죠. 직접 가보기
That is likely,
전까지는
yes.
확정할 수
We cannot
없지만.
say for certain before observing it for ourselves. Dante. I know. Is the streamer on Canto 6 yet? Yeah, we just started it. I'm actually halfway through Canto 6. Going through the refraction railways takes a lot out of me too. I want to read Dante's Inferno now. So far, the refraction railway has apparently Dante's Inferno is literally an unhinged book, by the way. Unhinged book. So far, the refraction railway I've only watched the Windigoon video about it. So far, each refraction railway has been a new and different pattern. The enemies we faced there were all much more powerful than any other enemies we faced before. But it's also true that I see a noticeable improvement in most Sinners' combat prowess once we've had a run through the railway. Not to mention the copious amount of rewards. I don't remember exactly what it was, but FostGPT took the time to explain the railway's abnormalities to me. Dante's Inferno is a fanfiction known as the Divine Comedy. I know, it's literally fanfiction. Dante's Inferno is literally fanfiction. It's like Christian fanfiction. It's crazy. It's a crazy book. But the abnormalities we battle in the railways were probably not the same ones that exist in the world we live in. So, it's not like we'll be able to capture them and bring them back, but they're perfect for practice just in case we run into their real versions. Well, whichever is the case, going through the railway will be a net positive for us. Wattpad story fanfiction, but made in like the 1600s or something. It's literally fanfiction, Resident even joking. It's a crazy book, it's literally fanfiction. It's literally Christian fanfiction. Was it 1600s or 1400s? I don't remember. Somewhere around that time. Around the time of the Renaissance. So, let's get going then. I took a quick glance at the sinners, then opened the back door. What if Dante's real identity is a fanfiction shipper? No, for real. 1400s. Okay, it's like 1400s fanfiction. About Christian fanfiction. No, literally. I guess we're actually going to do Interval 3 now. How about that? Dante is actually Jacob? No, for real. Hey, my dear, and cared by all pay Ash to unban me. Why would I do that? Give me one reason, Arthur. So, we're finally here, eh? Healthcare took out the rattling bus window with a dour expression. Looked out, sorry. Skull, how you doing? Though it wasn't raining, the world outside was gray and opaque like an overcast sky. Black pungent clouds of smoke had long devoured the atmosphere. Arthur has been unbanned, apparently. You somehow convinced her. Is that suggesting bribery? You didn't miss the stream. Yeah, of course he lied to me. Chug, what are you talking about, bro? This is the middle. This is the sixth. This is Canto 6, Chug. Come on. I made it for once. Let's go. So this is the kind of place healthcare used to roam. The color remains gray, this deep into the heart of the back streets. I recall with quite the certitude that the T-Corp I arrived at after my departure from S-Corp was sepia hue. Chud legend, you can't see with your own 2 eyes. No, literally. Arthur has been unbanned for like 30 minutes. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Chug, come on. Open your eyes, gang. This phenomenon can be explained by the fact that the technology used to drain our saturation is situated at the center of T-Corp. It has been reported that such variations in hue may occur in areas further away from its sphere of influence. Ah, I understand. Then... The two centers immediately jumped in the conversation to direct it away from whichever obscure subject Longdong and FOSS-GPT were about to steer it into. 2 other centers immediately jumped in on the conversation. Okay. Oh, right. I had something to ask you guys. Yeah, me too. What? I mean, yeah, that's, oh yeah, the buildings here look a little different from what Longdong used to live, from where Longdong used to live, so I'm just wondering if there's anything up with that. Yeah, we're not in Longdong anymore. We're not in Longdong. Exactly. That's what I was about to ask. It's been a while since we started on this journey together. I was starting to grow more comfortable with the sinners. Maybe that's why I found Prigger and Portia's valiant effort to keep a... Portia. I keep forgetting that her name is Portia. I'm gonna go to read Inferno now. Good night, Ash. See you later. Sorry for my problems with the Reach Baiter, Red. That's why I found Prigger's and Portia's valiant effort to keep this conversation remotely comprehensible to most occupants in the bus pretty amusing. Ah, allow me to elaborate then. To discuss this subject, we must first... And Longdong, unknowingly shooting down their effort by jumping into another complicated discussion, was another sight I'd become familiar with. Well, I was curious about the technology T-Corp uses to drain our color, and about the behind the scenes of T-Corp's operations. It wasn't something that could be answered now. I decided to table that discussion for later. Sorry, I just missed that message. What was that? Instead, I approached healthcare. He was sitting all by his lonesome, clearly in deep in thought. Ah, Clockhead. Still racking your brain about what to wear to Wuthering Heights. What? No, it's nothing like that. Healthcare protested, jumping up from his seat. Looks like I hit the nail right on in the head. Fine. I was a little bit, but I was mostly reminiscing. Man, I do remember hearing that healthcare used to live in the back streets. Right, have you seen UK ban social media for under 16? Oh, that's crazy. I kind of agree with it, but also, I don't know. Also, I'm conflicted. You know what I'm saying? Arthur, please go to sleep, man. As part of some syndicate, if I recall correctly. Virginius did say that we were going through the back streets instead of going through the T-Corp nest for some reason. And that it was because of the company's orders. Maybe there's something for us to do here? Healthcare did spend some time on the T-Corp back streets after all. Maybe we'll run into a golden bough here? No chance. If the golden bough was common as any other twig in some back streets, why'd we be doing any of this globe-trotting waste of time? Oh, it's forbidden by the man himself. I am not permitted to say that. Thank God. True, I guess. Besides, Wuthering Heights is quite the manor in more ways than one. You won't find anywhere near some run-down back streets like this. There's a chasm of wealth between these poor alleyway sods and them. Have you hydrated, Jacob? No, you're right. I gotta hydrate. After all, they've sent me an invitation. Quite obvious that we'll find our golden bough in that manor, innit? At least somewhere near
somewhere in the same nest.
맞습니다.
Correct.
저희는
We'll
최종적으로
continue to travel to
피살
T-Corp's
동지로
nest. Elthgard continues speaking in a low voice. The hubbub from outside the bus seemed to blend with his words, turning into a mass of murmurs. There was a sort of commotion outside. Before we talk about wherever our eventual destination is, we'll have to clear the roads of some blockage. Your intuition is half right, Healthcare. Huh? Healthcare, who was muttering to himself in an uncharacteristic daze, jolted awake.
My parents really need to monitor their children better.
Bloody hell. What's wrong with you and the vroom vroom lass? Neither of you ever do anything without proper forewarning. Or else they'll end up like... They end up like Red Flaming Arrow. What's wrong with me? I never did it! I simply did not see the necessity when warning you. Arthur Kanto, while it was admirable, realistically, banning social media for those under 16 is nigh impossible to achieve without skirting the line on privacy laws like child protection laws.
I see what you're saying. I kind of agree with them. I don't think children should be using social media. It's just because like it ruins your mental health, and also it's just so addicting. But at the same time, and there's like so much bullying that happens on the internet. But at the same time, it's like, how are you really gonna control that? You can't really, other than like there's like a thing that says, "I am above the age of 16," and you click it. I went to Larp and see Bamboo had it Kim, the guy that is hated by almost all LOR fans. Dog, why are you talking about LOR? I haven't played it, Arthur. Chillax. Anyway, those outside the bus are our targets. Targets? I believe he means to say that they must be eliminated. I feel compelled to let you know that is not the only implication of the word target. Though I am yet to be informed of the precise details of this mission, that is. They also did this. What is it? Arthur, are you spoiling the game? Arthur, please stop spending spoilers in the game, okay? You two managed to get unbanned. Stop voicing spoilers to the game, Arthur. Regardless, you are to make contact with a target among them. Find the target, then extract the necessary intel. Is this clear? Is this clear enough for you, manager? How are we supposed to find the target if you're not going to tell us who it is? Dante asks if there are any identifying characteristics to this target. I'm sure you'll find out when you get there. You are asking me questions I have no answers to, Dante. Don't waste your time. Well, off the bus all. I was somewhat wary of the way Virginius answered me, but even in murky situations like these, we've always managed to pull through anyway. We got ourselves a new spammer. Let's go! Let's go! Everyone clap. We found ourselves a new spammer. Let's go! Let's go! Guys, I'm moving up in the world. I'm moving up in the world. I'm moving up in the world. We're getting more freaking spammers. I'm moving up. I'm moving up in the world. Why spammers only exist on TikTok? I don't know. For some reason, TikTok is the place for the spammers. For some reason. How is that spammer even on about? Cringe. I don't know. Why are you saying it like it's legendary? We got spammers. Let's go. We're moving on up in the world. It's a real sign that you aren't washed. No, for real. Watch him move to YouTube. Mythical streamer pull. I'm sure things will get a little clearer once we get there. I slowly disembarked the bus for the rest of the sinners. All my spammers are on TikTok. I don't know what the frick happened. Legendary spammer located. Load shotgun with spammer banning intent. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You know you've made it when there's a spammer in your chat. No, literally though. Literally.
정화하고
It's crazy.
깨끗한 세계를 세워.
Right, look up Thumb Sinclair. Failed check sound, please. No. That one's headed your way, Aniki. Don't worry about me. I'll handle him. This game is Korean, right? Why is he saying Aniki? Aniki is Japanese. Oh yeah, speaking of Hamhang, Project Moon has an official restaurant. Is this true? Don't worry about me. I'll handle him. Try not to get yourself killed. You got that? What a mess. We walked out of the bus right into what appeared to be a battlefield of a violent gang war. Everyone speaks Korean here, but Aniki is Japanese. Aniki is a Japanese word for brother. Well, most chatters are on YouTube though. Yeah. My God, oh God, you're playing the interval. I thought, oh my God, I thought this day would never. Lowell, come on! I'm engaging with the game. I like the game. Lowell, what? This is what you want, Lowell. You want me to engage with the game. Do you want me to not engage with the game and skip all the freaking Okay, I'm gonna rage bait. Official restaurant in Korea is only called Hamhang Pang. Only exists solely to sell Project Moon. I'm so happy for you. Mods permanently ban Lowell forever. Black cloaks. Sorry, for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Black cloaks flutter under the gray sky, and bloodthirsty blades clash violently. The bus had stopped for not even 30 paces away before the thick of the battle. They're the Kurokuma clan? Yeah, that's the clan you're a part of. There's some characters that are supposed to be different countries. Is this Kanto 6 or is this still Yield My Flesh? Oh, this is Kanto 7 actually. Yeah, we're in Kanto 7 right now. Mal Branch, Sir Red, please look this up. I need this. I looked it up already, gang. This is Kanto 7. Yeah, we're in Kanto 7 right now. No, Lingering is... Don't listen to Lingering. We're in Kanto 7. Kurokuma clan. I've heard of them before. Not countries in game, but the culture is different. I'm sure we had some identities from that syndicate. Some identity cards called Wakashu, too. He said, dude, gaslighting is better than Ahab. No, for real. They're... gaslighting better than Ahab. No, for real, literally. They're a pretty large subsidiary or even a larger syndicate called the Thumb. I think the identities wore outfits similar to the ones we're wearing here. Also, I'm bored and unhinged right now, Poots. Oh, also, Poots, I forgot to say, but happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Let's go, everyone say happy birthday, Poots. Happy birthday. Even though I think we're late by like 2 days. I thought this was Kanto 540. Actually, you know what? I think that's where you're... I know how it's easy to get this wrong. Like, it's actually 541. I apologize. Late by 1 minute my time. Okay, shit. Ow, shit. I got this shit on lock, dude. Holy. I have nothing but my sorrow. I want nothing more. It has been, it still is faithful to me. This is Kanto 5.52. Yeah. I think you're right, but who are they fighting? It's gotta be strife. Healthcare replied in a monotone voice like he was reading from an encyclopedia. It ain't rare sight to see the syndicates fighting one another in the back streets. Must be something about the street tax or some other trivial turf dispute. Leeches, blood-sucking curs seeking to oppress and exploit the weak with violence. Fie, there is nary a place these scum do not infest. Dawn is on screen. Dawn's on screen. No panic it. Dawn's on screen. Don't panic. No panic it. It ain't anything new, lass. Most syndicates are like that. Only difference between them is how how far they're willing to go. Like, right, there he is. Blokes like that one over there. The one walking right at us. Don Quixote, truly the best gift of all. Healthcare raised his bat and pointed at the approaching man. He wore the same outfit, the best birthday gift of all. He wore the same outfit of the other Kurokumo clan members. The hell are you looking at? Crowding like you're here to start shit. Gonna keep pointing that bat at me? You wanna go? Is that it? Hey, lower your weapon. Let's not do anything rash. No need to escalate further, is there? Anyway, friends are here, so I'm off to play friend swap with them. No worries, Poots. No worries. See you later. Enjoy your birthday. I want nothing but my 6-7. Oh, wait. I have nothing but my 6-7, and I want nothing more. Thank God! Autism stepped in to warm healthcare, but he did not budge. He remained motionless, the bat still raised and pointing threateningly at the approaching man. Well, no matter what we do here, it's a foregone conclusion that we're going to have to fight him. Right on, lad. We're in the middle of a strife. They'll be real sensitive about making it clear that this is their turf. Good night, Poots. I just said I was happy to see you playing the game, and I get timed out SMH. Lowell, you were making fun of me, okay, Lowell? We all know this truth. We all know the frickin' truth. Yo, I don't feel too good. I just ate enough fried chicken to feed 2 to 3 people. Chug, why did you do that to yourself, Chug? Take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, man. Woo Branch, Sir Long Red, please look up all the IDs of history. Arthur, how many times are you going to ask me to do this? And at what point are you going to realize that I'm not going to look up any IDs? How long is it going to take you to realize that I'm not going to look up any of the IDs that you're looking up? That you're asking me to look up? 67 times. Okay. Bet. Okay. You still have like 62 more IDs to ask me to look up. That might be a little too much fried chicken. Chug. Homemade fried chicken is good though. I mean, it's good. W that it's homemade, but like, dog, don't kill yourself in the process. What better way to do it than forcing some unwitting travelers to pay the toll for the road? Looks like we got a smart one here. The Kurokumo clan henchman stuttered before us like he owned the place. Just as I begin to wonder about how dumb you could possibly be, you showed your shrewd detective side. Gotta say, it's a real mystery. Malefish muttered at Healthcare, who was shrugging at us, with an expression that clearly read, I told you so. Well, since it looks like you clones already know how this works, let me get straight to the point. The toll is 500,000 on per person. 500,000 on? Dawn's on screen. Dawn's on screen. Uma. Let's see here. 1, 2, right. I count 13 of you here. Since you guys all rode on the bus, I'm sure there's a driver in there too. Okay, I got it. Okay, so okay, actually I understand now. The reason they're speaking Japanese sometimes, or they're using Japanese words, is because they're the Kurokumo clan are a Japanese clan. That's why. So they sometimes use Japanese words. Got it. Don't just skip out on us now. I'd like it if we were to make this business messy by going through the bus ourselves. Give this man a tier 3 burn and rupture ego gift. Thank God. Did you hear that, Dante? This is totally a highway robbery. Kind of is, isn't it? Well, I didn't think it really mattered how much they were asking. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Malefish turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back. Halt there! In that field of battle, Dawn's on screen. Don Quixote pointed at something. There lies a wounded dame. We must make haste and rescue her. That was agree, no? Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding on the ground through the chaos of the clashing blades of black cloaks. Oi, what do I say about this justice rubbish? This is a syndicate turf war, yeah? No one's good, more or less honorable than the other. Agreed. There is no complicated mathematics to expect unnecessary allied casualties in this effort. Should we involve ourselves in this conflict? It is no complicated mathematics to expect unnecessary allied casualties in this effort. Should we involve ourselves in this conflict? Alas, I do not wish to leave her behind so undefended. I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventure, we would have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly valiant rescue attempt. I suppose she's learned her lessons by trial of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once. But it's a bit different this time.
Okay, so I don't think... Okay, so I do think that we have to help that woman, but... Oh! What? Manager, I didn't think this was what that nod was about. I didn't think that this was what that nod was about. No, I'm saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. If Virginius was telling us the truth earlier, there's a chance that we were purposely made to drive right through the strife, which means that there must be something here that they're expecting us to find. They always put us in harm's way for a reason, after all. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman might have something to tell us. Maybe an intel of some kind? And if it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Kurokumo clan, and not that woman, then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them. Scuffed Bus Company. No, for real. Oh, marvelous executive manager. I, am actually awestruck by your genius. Actually, what is she implying that her usual flattery isn't phony? Is phony? I don't like the way you're treating the Kurokumo clan like we're some pack of stray dogs. Don Quixote have a good development if Shikado, but say yes if I want to spoil. No! Arthur! Arthur, you're this close to getting banned again, by the way. And don't think that I missed that sympathetic look that you gave her, which could only mean that you clowns are chummy with the Blade lineage. I can practically hear our negotiations, not that I was going to negotiate, falling apart as the man drew his blade. Okay, I'm asking if you want... What do you think, Arthur? What do you think? Jake, you slime them out, please. What do you think? I've literally said 3 times this stream, no spoilers. What do you think, Arthur? This is the guy that wants to be mod, by the way. Spoilers should be drawn and quartered. Isn't Arthur on 2 strikes? When is he gonna learn? Happy birthday, Arthur. I could practically hear our negotiations. Actually, it's a good thing I read the notes right before this, because now I have context about the Blade lineage and stuff. I win-rated Dong Lang with the Blade lineage and MD. Thank God. A rational deliberation followed by a sensible decision. I'll return my appreciation for your magnificent leadership with a flawless victory. All units, prepare for battle. Spoilers should be drawn in quarter. Alright, now we're just gonna win right now. Let's go. So theoretically, suddenly one day, my happy birthday had changed. You get context, we get awesome lore reading. Yeah, I got context for this battle. It's probably a good thing that I read that. Current banner is literally Blade lineage upscale. I am Aura monster. I'm not gonna lie, I disagree with this. You really don't. You really are. May you temporarily ban Arthur for 90 days? Let's see. We will see. We will see. It's always the people that ask for mod that end up being the worst people. Have you noticed this? It's always the people that ask to be mod that are like the worst people. I'm not that bad. Like, Mint asked to be mod, I made a mod, and then he just like started timing out people for no reason. It's because they are children, probably. Arthur desperately needs an ego check. Arthur is just constantly edge posting and posting spoilers, and he's asked to be mod. Jacob, can I have mod? I don't have criminal record or anything. Bet Crinkle, I'll make you mod right now. They yearn for the mines. The children, they yearn for the mines. This is crazy. Who else was there? Frickin' Lucas asked to be mod, even though he literally doesn't do any modding, by the way. He's never here. Lucas asked to be mod. You saw Lucas, I think it was a couple streams ago. He was here for 5 minutes. He was here for 5 minutes. He doesn't do anything with the mod. He doesn't even talk in the freaking street, in the Discord. Who else is there? If I ask to be mod, that means I may not be bad. If you ask to be mod, that means you are bad. Right, give me mod, I'll ban all the other mods and take over. Thank God. Thank God, this is what we need. What does he even do? I don't know, he's not here ever. Jacob just modding anyone. No, for real. That's literally what I do, though. Who else was there? I'm the most lurker of all lurkers. Is this true? Can I be member? Bet, bro. I'll make you member, Nomo. Who else is there that I made mod that just completely... Cookie asked to be mod. Oh yeah, this guy Cookie asked to be mod. He was like begging me in the comments. He's begging me in the comments to be. Can I be unsubbed? Adrian, no, why would you do this? Cookie keeps at. Okay, I can tell Cookie's like really young. Cookie is really young. But yeah, he asked to be mod. He's like, please give me mod. Please give me mod. Meanwhile, guy hasn't been to stream in like an entire month, by the way. You get free lady Don Quixote reactions. Can't believe skincare failed to kill somebody. Anyways, can I have mod? Me, who is completely inconsistent and doesn't do shit on stream. Bet Petra, I'll make you mod. That's why I said not to be mod. My cursor disappeared. What the hell? Let's see what I LARP as I LARP to MHA, Edgerunners, JoJo, and Limbus Company. Snill has been okay. Snill's been okay mod. He asked to be mod, but he's an okay mod. SAD. All bark, no bite. Truly a disappointment. While the rest of the sinners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle, Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forth to the woman's side. Hark! Art thou? I must check thy pulse. Don't panic, Dawn is on screen. Don't panic. No, don't panic. Dawn is on screen. Begging and crying at the slightest pushback is the sign of a responsible moderator. No, for real, literally. Claim my bans, Arthur. Let me LARP in my LARP quarter. You're LARPing, gang! Oh, you can check her pulse through her forehead. I didn't know that was possible. The lady lives! Huh. So this last was the intel we need. The sinners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in all black garb like the Kurokumo clan members, but her weapon and her outfit were unmistakably distinct. I mean, there is a vein in the forehead. No, you're kind of right, though. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokumo members, then back at her. The difference became even more apparent. Don Quixote slowly but tragically shook her head after looking at the pulse on the others. Executive Manager, I have questioned some Kurokumo members during the battle, but no notable intelligence has been gained. Why are we waiting to shoot Arthur with the mute gun? He hasn't done anything wrong ever since we called him out, so it's okay. So it's just her then. I hope my gut feeling proves me right. The lady doth appear to be the sole survivor. We must remove her to the bus and administer first aid post haste. What dost thou say to that? Dawn's on Dawn. Lucio in the chat. Yeah, I didn't see any other way. We don't carry a first aid kit with us, and I can't turn the clock to heal her. So, more pepper. Do you mind carrying her on the back back to the bus? I do not. Thus we made our way back to the bus, but more pepper carrying the dying blade lineage member. I see that you've hauled in another baggage. Regis didn't seem happy about this. Manager, since when did you bring unauthorized, unverified guests into the bus? Into our bus become such an... Since when did bringing unauthorized, unverified guests into our bus become such an acceptable practice? We had no choice. We have to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her. Dante explains that this individual will be of no use to us deceased. If she carries the intel we need, then we must first ensure that she survives. On that, Boss GPT agrees with Dante's decision. Boss finally doing something useful? What's done is done. However, do be mindful of bringing in strangers onto this bus from now on, Dante. The T in TikTok stands for timeout. I feel the feeling that Virginius had more to say than that, but he simply laughed and dropped the subject. Well, I believe that Manager Esquire hath made a decision most just. Dawn on screen? Dawn's on... Thanks. Just as I was starting to dread that the bus was doomed to be internally uncomfortable, Long Dong emerged from the back door with good news. Can you read? What do you mean? I'm reading right now, gang. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing right now on the stream? Dante being an actual manager still? No, for real. I have done what I can. Now. Before he finished his sentence. New character? New character? By the end of this intervalo, we fight this character and she dies. Sorry, by the end of the next canto, the woman was awake. Petition to rename Backdoor to Back D. The reason her pulse could be checked is quite simple. Her forehead is so goddamn big. No, for real, literally. Man, I hate TikTok. You can play tic-tac-toe on that. Y'all want to play tic-tac-toe on our forehead? Bet, bro. Let's do it. We should do it together, actually. I actually forgot that I should use the new support Mersault. Yeah, there we go.
반드시 팬다. 아비들도 검.
Where?
거안.
T, B.
여기는 버스 아니에요?
Welcome to the bus. And we are... And Odachi. Huh? The blade lineage woman sprang to a prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment. Merson! Identify yourselves! Are you with the Kurokuma clan? No. So we're... Then why does that woman wield an adachi? She will not listen. We should kill her. Roshu! She pisses me off for two reasons. One, she refused to listen, making this conversation longer than it needed to be. Two, she dared to compare their scraps of metal to my blade. Is there any reason for me not to proceed with her OOF clock? Yeah, there is. She can tell us anything if she can't tell us anything if she's dead. Roshu often shows bursts of emotion in most unexpected times, but at least she listens to when I ask her to, which is a relief. I suppose your blade is not exactly like theirs. Your uniform is certainly different. And you, who might you be? You're certainly wearing a rather loud timepiece. Are you unable to communicate otherwise? Kurokumo clan? KK? Whoa. Chill. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Toes for bros. Frick you, knowing loser, bro. Oh, I'm back. OMG, it's the goat on screen. Long Dong! They are our manager. Their vocalizations will not reach your ears. I recognize the scent your voice carries. It's familiar. The scent your voice carries. I think that's intentional. Even in the districts I have resided in, have I not met fellows who speak as I do? Speak as you do, indeed. Yet I sense familiarity in your choice of verbiage. You must be from District 19, S-Corp, are you? Though I have fled, that is where I hail from. I see. So you have also left your home behind. My compatriots oft share the same fate as we do. Perhaps meeting someone in the same home district helped. What is this music? Let's go. Cooking? The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down on the nearby chair. Her breathing was labored. Sent as an accent? Is that true? Blade Lineage Woman is the second biggest glazer next to Aldous. Manager has read the dialogue twice because he knows his viewers can't process it the first time. Yeah, no, that's why I do that. My name is Long Dong. I have operated on the wounds you have just suffered. So I have acted with such brutishness despite your kindness. Please, accept my apologies. Call me Engdu. I am a salsa of the lineage that deals in blades. Oh, Dante, maybe we can leave the talking to Long Dong this time. Looks like we could sit back and let him handle this. I nodded, replying quickly to Porgia's whispers. If you are from District 19 S-Corp territory,
Then you must be aware of who we are. I am somewhat aware, though I am far from acquainted with tales from the streets. I have heard that the Blade lineage is bound to no master, no land. Yet, whence do you flee?
Long Dong is best girl. Literally true.
It is a tale far too long to be shared in full. All I may divulge is that we had no choice but to seek a territory for us to thrive in. Perhaps there is aught that we could do to assist. Should you deign to impart us the particulars of your pursuers? Ongdu shot a sweeping glance to all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion. Korean to Korean communication? Red, were you served by a chef because you're cooked? Frick you! If you and your fellows were skilled enough to defeat this group of foes, then all of you must be quite capable. The Kurokumo clan has put a bounty on our heads. Our mentor, my fellows, all of us.
Hold on. This ain't any other strife then.
That sounds more personal than your usual turf war. As it has always been, District 9 is fraught with corruption and disturbance to the lives of the public. There is very little that us men and women of the Blade, who seek not but to train and walk the path of the martial arts, can do but to change the wing. Now that
Salpepio Angroin Industries. Okay.
Or escort. As the old saying goes, that the other choice does a monk
who arbors
his temple have but to leave it behind. Thus, we have departed from our home.
So all the corpse. Red, are you a cook because you're frying me? Yes, sir. He's baby boo maxing. What the frick does that mean? Chef, I need to recook. My streamer is too fruity. Frick you! Call it Sal PP or Sal Poo Poo. Okay. So when they call it K Corp, W Corp, S Corp, they actually, all the corporations actually do have full names, but we refer to them using just the first letter. Interesting. So the people of S Corp suffer still. We had departed in search of a new home, yet it is no easy journey. Most territories have already been made home by others. In order for us to settle, conflict was unavoidable. They're just abbreviations? Okay.
In the midst of those conflicts, I have the memory of our mentor bringing us an invitation to enter a library of sorts.
Virgilius, who was sitting quietly, one leg or the other, on a chair, far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Virgilius. You have the memory. Quite an odd way to phrase your own recollections. It's because districts don't change the first letter of the corporation, but the corp can change. Oh, okay. The Cromer Corp. Cromer Corp is crazy.
We arrived at the library hoping to escape the Kurokumo clan's clutches. But all we have done is lead ourselves into another field of battle. We were handily defeated. Then, all of a sudden, we found ourselves stranded in the back streets of T-Corp. Upon our waking, the bizarreness of such an experience can only be described by an expression just as odd.
Mentor Bamboo Hade Kim!
Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Angdu leapt from her seat. I believe that our mentor remains there still. We must make haste to Yongjin building. Be not so hasty. Such wild movements may tear the wounds that I have... Huh? What the heck? Is she dead?
Huge warning, do not read anything chat related to Bamboo Hatted Kim. Yeah, saying his name is tiny spoilers, but the way it's way better to letting others talk about the newest content. Okay, I'm not going to talk about, I mean, that in itself is a spoiler, but yeah, okay. I'm not gonna, if anyone talks about Bamboo Hatted Kim, I'm not gonna read it.
It's no surprise that a sudden rise in blood pressure in lieu of blood supply would cause one to faint. She has merely lost her consciousness. Phew.
You were right, manager.
She did leave some useful intel for us.
Yongjin building. I suppose we have some business there then. I'm here to stop the spoilers, thank you.
I don't think anyone's going to spoil. Well, it's good. It's good to keep in mind because, like, in the future, I might be spoiled as well. So we're gonna be playing this game for a while. I just don't feel like letting it happen or orange. I appreciate that. Right, are you a tsundere? I'm literally not. Okay. Right, are you a tsundere cat femboy? I'm literally not. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Or maybe it's that library that we should... Danger. Danger. Bunch of people in Mephi's way, swinging swords around. Black clothes. Passengers, move out. Protect Mephi. Executive manager. They appear to be the Kurokuma clans and reinforcements. Red, are you on SCP-420J? Yo, literally, that's what I am. Bam Goom hatted him! Well, what can we do? We'll have to think about this later. For now, let's take care of the reinforcements. Alright, let's run it, let's run it, let's run it, let's run it. Hit me, baby, one more time. Does it count as a Dawn moment on screen if Dawn's on my team? Red, I challenge you to sleep. Why would I do that? Give me one reason, Arthur. Red is Catboy named Jacob now. I am not, bro. I'm literally not. What happened to the sounds? What the frick? Who's this? Oh, Marisa. Okay. What happened to the audio? The audio cut out. All the fights are Dawn moments still, for real. Literally true. Or is a femboy named Arthur? No, I'm not. I am not. Sorry, I cannot fulfill that request. Petition to change all mentions of blade lineage to yaoi in the translation. By the way, Jacob, you can use defense on boss. Why would I do that? Give me one reason. When will we see the flesh being yielded and the bones being claimed? Red just admitting to being anomalous marijuana. I am not freaking marijuana. What the frick? What the frick do you mean marijuana? Give me one reason I should use defense on boss. Give me one reason. Just one. Do you like watermelon or apple? I actually prefer apples, but watermelons are pretty good too. Pause. Why should I use pause? A third Tuhu SCP has entered the wiki. Is this true? Professor Foss asks like the Iron Maiden. Am I muted? You're muted. Frick you, okay? Defense on Foss kills her faster. I hate Foss. Wait, no, you're cooking. Wait, you're cooking. Hold up. Hold up, you're cooking. Maybe I should do this. Well, now what I know about the future, her Roshu words make sense. Hold up, now you're cooking. Hold on, I'm gonna use defense on Foss. Yeah. We need to kill Foss. There we go. I need Foss to die. Fred, please one more chance. No, you're muted, bro. It's over. You're cooked. No more chances. You've had your chances, brother. It's over for ya. No longer. No more. But I named Foss GPT. How could you say that to her? Foss GPT is the worst. Where the fuck is my toast? Frick your toast, okay? Use evade on Roshu to kill her immediately. Wait, hold on. You're trying to convince me to use evade on Roshu, aren't you? I see how it is. I see what you're doing here. It's kind of working too. Red only wants to make me cry by killing Foss. No, that's what I'm gonna do. They lied to you. Only evade on Roshu to kill Foss GPT. Thank God. This is what we want. We want to kill Foss GPT. Alright. I'm probably gonna head to bed, guys. But we must clear up the allegations. We need to clear up the allegations. I like that Foss specifically, so you shouldn't do that. I'm going to freaking... What allegations, Jacob? The allegations. We need to clear up the allegations. Address me as the allegation, please. I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. What are you cooking? What are you cooking, Arthur? I don't know what the frick you're talking about. Okay. I need to clear up the allegations, okay? Alright. I need to clear up the allegations. Dante. Address the allegations, Dante. Okay.
Heads, I am a tsundere, femboy, cat boy. Tails, I am none of those things. Hit me, baby, one more time. That's what I said. That's what I said. Proven with facts and logic. I am none of those things. That's what I said. So you're just gay. Okay. Heads, I'm pre-recorded, rigged. Okay. Heads, I'm gay. Tails, I'm straight.